Yo, what's going on, guys? Happy Sunday morning. Hopefully everyone's off to an awesome start to their day. Joining me mid-battle, trying to get this grunt in before the stream started, but oh my god, it's all messed up now. Okay, that was weird. It was 2 rock wreckers in one. Let me know when you guys can see the stream. That was very strange. I'm not sure if I can do that again if I try. What's up, Jay? Garlic says if you see this, you're trying to call me back. No, it's all good. Everything's fine. 22, what's up? Parma, good to see ya. Yeah, that was weird. I tried to switch to like the streaming app mid-battle, and it did like a flurry of rock wreckers. Kind of worked out good though. We still won the battle. Hopefully everyone's having an awesome start to their Sunday. Like I said, happy Father's Day to any fathers out there. Couple of Dialgas around. Then I'm gonna pop my daily incense. See if we can get some nice early shinies today. And Helioptile's not gonna be one. 328 though. Wonder if that's good. I feel like we got a bunch of like 305s and 306s that have all kind of sucked. Maybe this one will be decent. It's kind of up there. It's decent. If you want to hop in on Dialga though, let me know. Looks like we got 2 Dialgas. Should be Necrozma over there. A decent lineup to start the day. Mr. Reese, how you doing? Kurton Derulo says happy Father's Day to the daddies. I was gonna say Mr. Reese daddy is a father to many. His phone's ringing off the hook on days like today. I don't know if he's answering the call though, if you know what I mean. Hippo would have been cool. So nice to grind early in the mornings, man. I know it's not that early, but around here it's not super busy in the city at this time of day. Also, dude, this thing is, I don't know what happened, but birds are mad at that guy. I have never seen that much poop on a car ever before. Oh my goodness. Ashley, what's up? Forgot it's Father's Day. How could you forget Reese's big day? They call him Papa Daily. Hey, what's up, Harry? Mr. Hundo Heralde. Yo, that looked like that was fake. I looked over, I was like, that's more bird poo than car right there. Maybe it's been parked there for like 1,000 years, I don't know. I'm here, what's up, Niners? He's been targeted? Yeah, Parma, that's crazy. I gotta pay attention to see if like, that's a car that's been there for like a year. Maybe it just always lives there, but if that happened all in one day, that is a targeted attack for sure. Hey, what's up, Blue? Zoe says morning, morning indeed. How's your day going? Oh yeah, Sceptile. Get him in here. I feel like we're getting a shiny bird today. I don't know why. So many freaking birds lately and they won't shine. But none of them have been Zapdos. And I've been predicting Zapdos for ages. So I think the next Zapdos we see is going to be the Yaler one. Hey, Forrest, what's up, man? He's always giving birds the birds. They got him back. I don't know what it is, man. I actually used to drive a car. It was a red Honda when I was like 16. And birds used to love to poo on that car. I think they do like certain cars, man. Like that guy's car, obviously they like. I don't know what it is, but there's certain cars that seem to always be hit by bird poo. And like I said, mine was when I was 16. I'd be showing up to hang out with my friends all the time. They'd be like, yo, bro, why is your car covered in poo all the time? It's like, I don't want to talk about it. Also, it's because I parked under a tree, too. That could have probably been it. Love a morning grind. So much potential. That's an understatement, especially when there's like low human spawns around. So much better for just maneuvering, doing stuff. When there's like heavy traffic and people walking everywhere, you can still get your grind in, but you know, it's a little bit more cumbersome for sure. Been up for 2 hours, still so early? Is it a game to them, you think? Birds pooing on cars? Yeah, probably. Actually, someone was telling me one time, because my friend had a pool growing up, and his dad was telling me that apparently birds will try to like drop them in certain areas to hide their scent from predators. So apparently like they would like go after this guy's pool because predators couldn't find out where they lived or something. I don't know. I'm not a scientist, but it kind of makes sense. Shiny Bird wants to steal the 69K title. Yeah, if we get a Shiny Bird today, I will rename it. We did name a Shiny Background Fridgebacks yesterday after the 69K milestone. But if we got a Shiny Bird today, I mean, we're still technically on 69 right now. I would rename it. We'll see what happens. I really hope we see one though. Even if we don't see a shiny bird, just seeing some more birds is always exciting. Or maybe today's finally the day I get a purifiable Dialga. I still have not got any purifiables the entire month long. I don't mean like purifiable Shundos, I mean even Hundos. Theodore's full of energy. You have no one to chase him around. You gotta get him into Pokemon GO, get him running into some gyms and stuff. Here we go, make sure you drop a like for some shiny luck. What do we got? 2183, yeah, that's really bad. You want a 2307. I'm used to seeing these always weather boosted. Must have like cloudy or something like that right now. I didn't even check before. Do we start with the shiny? Well, that's great. Maybe the next one. To be honest, I only want the good IVs to shine. What would I even do with this? After having the shiny Shadow, getting this IV of it, it would be cool for the collection, I guess, but he definitely wouldn't be appreciated as much as the other Dialgas we have. Hey, what's up, Jasper? 5-star Shadow Hundo grinding is the worst? Yeah, I mean, just because the Shadow floor is so low, right? You're always getting stink ones like that. And I've almost walked to the next one in time. So yeah, another Dialga, and then there's going to be Necrozma, and then I'll probably pop the daily and go for a walk. I didn't actually look at what's down by the water. There could be some other raids there too. Next time we get rid of Frustration, it'll be next weekend, I think. There's a Team Rocket takeover coming up with the Flying Taxi event, I think it's called. So halfway through will be the taking over part. You can remove Frustration, which is great because I have so many good Shadows I want to remove Frustration on. Scizor down there. Other eggs coming in. Okay. All right, let's do this one for now. But yeah, Team Rocket takeover could be pretty sick. I'm very excited to see what the next leaders are going to be. Sometimes they drop the ball, and sometimes they have really good ones. It's kind of hard to say which direction they're going to head in. You could debate this rotation wasn't the best. Like, Snorlax is pretty good. Other than that, though, I can't say that this rotation of Rocket Leaders was my favorite. So, maybe it's only got room to go up from here. I don't know. Hey, what's up, Kay? An early morning to you, Kay. Oh, I guess for you, it's mid-afternoon. Jasper with the 5. This is all I'm donating, unlike last time. Dude, you don't got to do that, man. Jasper's back with the vengeance. Appreciate you being here, but you never have to donate. You know that. Show some big love for the man, Jaspy. What's I going to do here? Oh, yeah, my buddy. It's throwing me off, man. I keep going to put Gyarados in here. I'm not used to having Sceptile as the buddy. Thanks again, though, Jasper. Yeah, Shadow Resh Blue is going to be awesome. I actually, for the first time in a long time, will be using a Super Rocket Radar. I've been saving them. I don't think I've fought Giovanni now for the past 3 Team Rocket takeovers. It's actually been crazy, but I will be using one this time, maybe 2. If my first one sucks, I might do a second one. Hey, what's up, Adam? First ever shiny Regirock from a remote trade. Cool. I was going to say Regirock. Not sure where you're finding that, but remote trade makes sense. The chocolate rocks are pretty good. Wolverine says, Happy Father's Day, you too. Hope you're having a good day, dude. Probably a stinky hot Florida right now, I imagine. We get pretty warm days here currently, but I can't imagine what Florida's looking like, or feeling like, I should say. 25th to the 29th. Man, Team Rocket takeovers are some of my favorite events in the game. I know it's a lot simpler of an event than a lot of people like, not really raid focused, but I love grinding the grunts and leaders, like making components or getting components quicker and stuff. Super awesome. Maxwell says, hello, I have 4 start. I don't know what that means, but good to see you, man. What is 4 start? You mean a 4-star? Like a hundo? It's only 90-ish? Yeah, it's pretty hot. I'm trying to think what that is in Celsius for me. I'm guessing like, yeah, it'd probably be pretty hot. When I was watching the last NHL series, they're saying that Vegas had like 104 every day. That's crazy, man. You'd literally be cooking from being outside. Garlic says, I have 4 stop. All right, some stuff and some things flying around. I've just started raiding more. I got a bunch of extras with low IVs. What do you do with them? Transfer them? Yeah, exactly, Jinx. I mean, for me, I'm raiding all the time. And to be honest, I only really keep good IVs. You can only have so much storage, right? So I only keep, for most things, like 98s, hundos, sometimes 96s. This is a 2263. 2307 is the hundo. I don't think this will be purifiable. Could be close. Let's see if it shines. Saturo, what's up, man? Come on. Does not shine. I have not got a shiny Dialga now in, I want to say close to a week. And you guys know, I raid the snot out of this thing every single day. So maybe we're gearing up for our first Shadow Shundo ever or something like that. Well, that's wishful thinking. Next one up is Necrozma. Actually, I did get a shiny Necrozma last night off stream, so that finally breaks the 50-ish raid curse that we had going on. Hey, what's up, Mr. Banzuki? Fanta, good to see ya. 32 Celsius every day. Yeah, it's pretty warm, man. Especially you guys get crazy humidity, too. Oh my god, am I going to catch this thing? Do like Mudkip? I do. Actually, one time I had a mudkip nest at the bird park. It's one of my favorite nests. I don't know why, but I think that shiny's really good. Not a huge Swampert fan, but mudkip's cool. Okay. Dude, just gonna throw 1,000 balls? Is that what we're gonna do today, Dialga? We're gonna fight? I don't need to catch this, but it would be nice for the candies, especially because probably about to drop like 150 Dialga candies on Roar Time, as we do daily. Got my first shiny Dialga, nice. So I heard you like mudkips. Did you hear that when you just asked the question and then I answered? Is that where you heard it from? Just moments ago? Purifiable chance, says Brad. I'm not so sure, I'm curious. Because it's what, like 40 some odd off? Let's see. Yeah, it was kind of close. That's what I thought, it would be kind of close, but it would just miss. Still have not got a purifiable yet, which is crazy. Mr. Dirty Hands Brad in the house, though. How you been? Just making sure I'm walking the right way. This gym is literally like in the middle of nowhere. So I was already heading there while we were raiding the last one. Also a couple of checks. What do we got? Number one is a Sky. Okay, well, that's good. Zuli, what's up, man? All right, Niantic, that's not off to a good start today. I've literally been playing the game for 10 minutes. We already got the Sky glitch. And I'm sure it stacked my research, didn't it? Yeah, it did. Okay, perfect. Jasper with the 2 says, sorry, I can't help it. Dude, you just said you weren't going to do that today. Thanks for all the donos. Jasper's been officially cut off, guys. The bartender needs to take, I don't even know what I was going to say. Stop serving him, I guess. Shiny Sky, that's huge, says 22. Thanks again, Jasper. I haven't seen that glitch for a while. You know what's crazy? Someone was telling me at GoFest, apparently that's more likely to happen if your phone is close to max storage. But my phone currently isn't close to max storage, so I'm not so sure if that's true or not. At the time they told me it was, and then I dumped like 50 gigs worth of stuff. But it's kind of interesting. I don't know how the game works, but I guess it would make sense. Probably just pulling stuff from your storage all the time. Tennessee, what's up, man? Jasper with the 2 says no. Don't tell Jasper how to live his life. Thanks again. Seriously, don't gotta do that though, man. I was saying before, I just appreciate you being here, chilling in the stream. Show some love for Jasper. And if you guys haven't already, make sure you like today's stream. Well, let's crush a like goal for this nice, sunny Father's Day. So much dono, says Saturo. Yeah, Jasper's a madman. He's always dropping the dimes. If you want to jump in on the raid, let me know. Otherwise, I'll just spam them to whoever's online. I feel like this one's going to shine. I have a feeling. I thought it was going to be Dialga, but I changed my mind. It's going to be this. Why catching so much random Pokemon? Did I miss anything? Well, no, you didn't miss anything. Other than that's probably the top strategy in the entire game. If you want to be level 80 and have lots of Stardust, you got to catch everything you see. The whole slogan of the game is got to catch them all. It's not got a shiny check. So it's up to you. You can play the game however you want. But I would recommend catching everything you see because, yeah, you get candy, Stardust, XP. There's no point in walking by things not catching them when you could catch them, in my opinion. My Lugia was so bad. Gotta get some. But yeah, seriously, like, for ages, I used to play like that too, where I'd kind of just shiny check stuff. And I realized eventually, I'm like, that's kind of a waste of time. If you're gonna walk past Pokemon, you might as well catch them because picking up Pokeballs again is free. You just spin some stops. If they're bad, you delete them. But in the meantime, you could randomly get Hundos from the wild. Like I said, candy, dust, XP. And over time, it really adds up. I think most of my like dust comes from random catches like that. But yeah, fan of my Lugia, I think was like a 3-star, but bottom of the barrel. I have a ton of shiny Lugias from the past. I didn't really care, but it would be nice to get some shinies from that stupid past, man. Also, I shouldn't walk too far away from this. People aren't readying up. There's always one person. Seems like we always have one person not ready in the lobby. That's okay. Like Saturo said, make sure you drop a like. Well, let's crush the like goal nice and early today. And I'm feeling like it's going to be a nice bird day. Mentioned before, we don't have wind boost right now. And why that could be good is because level 1 birds are possible. The last thing I need to like really complete my bird set are 2 level 1 birds need the Moltres and the Zapdos. I do have the level 1 set of normal birds, but I need the shiny ones. That would be possible. What's the non-mega Pokemon you use the most? It depends what I'm, like, raiding against, really. I mean, stuff like this would be Dawnwing's Necrozma, but I do use Groudon quite a bit. I would say I use Lucario quite a bit, too. It's not a one-size-fits-all. People ask me every day, like, oh, what's the best raid Pokemon? Well, there's, what, 15 different typings? So you don't use the same thing. You use whatever hits for super effective damage. I would say there's probably like a pool of like 10 Pokemon that are my most common. But again, use different stuff for different typings. Bro is a Birdito magnet. Yo, yesterday I saw none though. We didn't hunt the daily incense that long. Like, I did Calm Day and then I think we did 2 hours daily incense. But it's still kind of weird for me to have a day with no birds. I don't want to do that again. We're getting back on the bird wagon today. Do you think overall as Pokemon getting Zacian Crown will be good? Yeah, of course. I mean, the Crown dogs, both of them, are usually recommended to use against most stuff, even when they don't hit for super effective. I mean, like a 5,000 CP on a 5,600, I guess, a level 50 Zacian's pretty hard to beat. We got a 2077, you want a 2104, so not too good. Hey, Bingus, what's up, man? Well, let's see if this one shines. This is raid number 3 of the day, I think. Okay, so no luck on the early raids. It's fine. Excadrill gets used a lot. Yeah, what I like about Excadrill too is that he's, like, you can get him for free. You don't have to raid to get the candy. Like, he kind of reminds me of stuff like Metagross, I guess Hydreigon, Garchomp, like all those Pokemon that you can just kind of catch and power up in the wild. And honestly, a lot of them are pretty comparable stats-wise and damage-wise to even legendaries. Which makes sense, right? They are pseudo-legendaries. They act pretty similar. Only saw 4 birds, never caught one. Finding the birds is the hard part. Eventually you will catch one, or you'll find a shiny one. And the shiny birds don't run away. So if you do find a shiny bird, it's a matter of time, assuming you have enough Pokeballs. Someone told me, what was it, yesterday? I think Parma told me. It was like 9 minutes to catch a bird or something like that. How was your Fridgebacks day? It was pretty good. We have 59 shinies. Hatched a random shiny Togepi, some shiny backgrounds, 2 Hundos. No Shundo, of course, but, you know, you can't always get Shundos. Yeah, you just missed a couple, Jack, but if I find some other ones, I gotcha. As always, if you see me hopping in a raid, just let me know. But you unfortunately just missed a handful of them. My location's Canada, but I don't tell people how to spoof to me because that's silly. I just play the game normally. I'm walking around on foot. Hey, TT, thanks for the sub, man. Let's see. Where should I head next? There's going to be a ton of these kind of soon. Okay. You know what? Okay, I'm going to go try to make a radar, smash a couple rockets, and we'll have another Dialga, I think, and then I'll pop the daily. That makes more sense. Also, let's put some Palkia on. If I'm not doing daily incense, I just love running Palkia. The spawns are so good. Saving for the road to Legends, yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff coming up. I know a lot of people are saving for Road to Legends. There's also Go Fest, going to have the special backgrounds and stuff too. There's kind of just a lot to go after raids-wise. The game is really turning into a more raid-focused game, which I think raids are great. But I know a lot of people don't like that, because essentially raids just cost money, right? Like when I was at Go Fest, you're like a raid robot. You're just going from one raid to the next one, catching wild mons with your Go Plus, I guess. But the main focus for me and most of my friends that went were just doing raids. Favorite legendary is Zekrom. What's yours? I like Ho-Oh. I like DeBird. I actually do like Zekrom and Reshiram. I just wish their shinies were better. Stuffle from Research. Okay, cool. I think I'm like 1 component away from a Rocket Leader, and I think there was a couple of them around when I scanned this morning. How was your Calm Day? Says Mitchell. Was good, man. No Shundo, but some Hundos and shinies. How about you? Do you think Super Mega Skarmory is worth the trouble? I mean, you get free raid passes, right? I would definitely raid it in person. Would I recommend raiding it with a bunch of remotes and link charges and stuff? Maybe not. I'm still going to do it, but I don't know if it's going to be one of the top tier megas, especially when there's things like Mega Metagross in the steel category or Mega Rayquaza in the flying category. I don't think it's going to be that good. Yo, Elise, what's up? Shiny Shadow Helioptile, nice. I've been trying to get that one forever, Elise. I guess it's only released for like a month or 2, but you know what I mean. I've done a lot of them. Congrats on that. And not a shiny. Sweet. There's a Clifton. All right, let's beat up Cliff. And then it should be time for Dialga over there. You don't get free raid passes? Well, you will on a raid day. You get 5 for spinning gyms. You always get in-person raid passes on actual raid days. And the same thing with Go Fest. I think this year you get 9 for spinning gyms, which is kind of nice. It's not enough to be doing raids all day, but I always recommend on raid days at least do your free passes worth. Would you recommend a raid as a new player? I would say Zacian's pretty good when it comes out. Rayquaza's coming back for Go Fest as well. Any of the fusions you can't miss, like Necrozma, the Kirums, all of those are top tier in the game and things that I use on a daily basis. Cliff Goatee is so hard. Reshiram Raid Hour didn't get any passes? Well, because you're talking about something totally different. It's a raid day, not Reshiram Raid Hour. Raid Hour is every Wednesday, and you don't get passes for that. And that's never what I said in the first place. Raid Day is when it's a whole day for raiding, the 2 to 5 p.m., and you get raid passes for that. It's a totally separate event. So yeah, Mega Skarmory is going to have a raid day, and you will get free passes on that one. Okay, hopefully Golurk in the middle here. It's, Weezing's probably still okay. I like bringing this Shadow Kyogre. It just deals a lot of damage, and it's got pretty good fast move pressure. I read nowhere that you would give me stuff, says Garlic. Hi, bye, what's up? Yeah, it kind of is interesting they don't give, like, I feel like for raid hours, it would be a cool mechanic if they gave you at least 1 pass. Because the whole, like, claim to fame for raid hours is there's just more raids around. But it's a common misconception, right? Because raid hours, raid days, totally different things. And of course, no passes included for raid hour. There used to be other bonuses like guaranteed rare XL candy for catching, and they got rid of that too, which is kind of stupid. When's Mega Ray Raid Day? You can look it up. It's sometime at the end of July though. But yeah, if you just Google it, it'll let you know the actual date. Apparently that's going to be a annual event too, meaning it'll come around every year. So that's kind of nice to know that you can bank on Mega Ray coming back once a year. All right, some stuff and some things. Our first Cliff of the day, come on. Not a shiny Chungus, and 1102 I think is bad. July is the best month. I feel like the summer they do a really good job of stacking events, and other times of the year they really take their foot off the gas. Like case in point, I think that the winter time they do a really bad job of having exciting content and stuff, but this time of the year is definitely hands down the best for Pogo. That's when Go Fest is, and last year we had the max finale after Go Fest. I'm kind of expecting something like that this year too, like after Global, maybe in August they'll announce some kind of like Go Fest recap again. Because if you think about it, last year we had Go Fest in June as well, right? And the max finale came in August, and it felt like it was a brand new Go Fest all over again. Would be sick if they do that. Axel, what's up, man? Mr. Kamal in the house. How's your new bird been sleeping at night? Omega, thanks for the sub. Yeah, BG, you too, man. A big shout out to all the dads in the chat. Happy Father's Day. That's one of the reasons I'm streaming earlier today, too. I'm going to go see my dad a little bit later on. Do some stuff and some things. Wild Legendaries again, that would be cool. When I first heard the Road to Legends thing, Road usually means a raid event, but part of my brain was like, oh, maybe Wild Legendaries, but not quite the case for that event. All right, some components. Noise. And what do we got? Oh, that would have been kind of cool. The shiny nugget would have been pretty sweet. Also, I have some big lucky trades lined up later today. Me and Garlic went lucky for an in-person trade. Me and Banzuki are swapping something super cool. I'm going to do it later on, but I'm going to tease what it is because, dude, we're swapping these. That is like one of the coolest costumes ever. If one of us gets a Shundo, I will literally be deceased. So if you want to see how this trade goes, I'm going to probably post this later tonight. I really hope it turns into a Shundo, man. That's going to be so sick. And me and Garlic are trading something really crazy, too. I won't spoil what that one is, but we're trading something equally as crazy, I should say. BT is a W son and Reese is a W dad. Are we trying to say that Reese is my dad? I don't know if the age lines up there. Enjoy time with your dad. My pops and I are fishing all day. That's awesome, man. Yeah, have a good one, man. I hope you and your dad have a great day, too. I want to do this raid before I pop my daily incense. It's going to pop in a few minutes. Can't wait to see the trade. Yeah, me as well. I wasn't planning on swapping that Snorlax, and then me and Banzuki went lucky, and I was looking through his remote trade Pokemon, and I'm like, yo, I have one of those left too. So it kind of worked out good. Reese is a military marshal. Man, I went in the Discord last night. I saw a lot of interesting names. I couldn't tell who was who. Reese is Zaddy. You guys are encouraging Reese way too much, man. Also, we got 2 checks. Number 1 is a Cranidos that's not cranberry. And number 2, yo, they won't give me this thing. There was a spotlight hour in the winter, and Dan drove us around the university for like the entire hour, and I couldn't get one then. I still have not got one since. That and I guess Mindfu have both been the exact same. Just will not give me a shiny. Reese's what? Reese's Puff? Isn't that a cereal? Anything I can snipe in the meantime? Ooh. Okay. Jay, thank you, dude. See if I can snipe one before that. A Beldum raid? That's not even the shadow version of it. I was gonna say, if it was a shadow one, maybe. Weeback says, so your collection? Well, that's only part of the sentence. What do you mean? You want to see my collection? Because that would be... Then I would understand. But so my collection, I don't really know what to do. Because that's only half a sentence, I think. What about you, Mr. Makihita? This is a Makihita nest, by the way. We pulled a shiny yesterday, but not from here. Garlic gonna give you Miltank? No, she's trading me... I don't want to spoil that one, but... I'll say my end of it. I'm gonna be giving her the background... Mewtwo that I caught in Chicago. So I got a couple of these. I was trying to get her one specifically. We ended up getting it. I named it after her. So we finally went lucky. I'm going to be giving her that. What she's giving me back is not a background Pokemon, but it is something really cool. So I have like 2 kind of monstrous trades today. Also, if you guys want to hop in on Porygon before I do this Dialga, I think we'll do that first. Yeah, they're kind of at the same time. July is not for beginners. Well, I mean, it could be. I started playing the game right at Global Go Fest in 2023, and that's when Mega Rayquaza raids were out, and I still had a fun time, still got some raids in. Today will be the day that you and Garlic both get a Shundo. Man, I'm on 500, this will be my 575th lucky trade, and I have no Shundos yet. Like, can you even believe that? If you don't know, those are 1 in 64, so I've been done completely dirty. I can't even believe it that we haven't got a shiny or a Shundo from those yet. Also, that's a Shadow Pink Egg coming up too. Trying to think where I want to go after this. I think we're going to hunt the birds. But I don't want to go too far away because we're going to have a bunch of Necrozmas and things. Let me send some invites off this one too. I know Kurton. Okay, Kurton's already in. By the way, Kristen got her 4th Shiny Shadow Porygon yesterday. She has 4 of these things. That's actually absurd. 1 in 248 for you. Yeah, we've been pretty unlucky with those. I guess since we have a second, I'll use my particles on this stupid Bound Suite. See, that's the reason I don't like being early for raids. I usually just try to keep walking until the raid pops and then I come back for them. Because otherwise, man, you know what I mean? Anytime you're wasting not in a raid is the time you could be catching stuff or looking for birds or whatever. Claim some of these guys. And yeah, we'll do Jay's first. Fanta says, what? Pori Mom? It's just so awesome they're giving you those because, like, that's... I was saying before, that's like your version of Magikarp was for me, right? Debatably your #1 chase. Where am I from? Canada. Oh, Palkia is done. Okay, I was wondering. I was like, how's there no spawns up this way? Yo, thank you guys for the subs, man. Appreciate that. Pratham, Nathaniel, RC, and Chase. Really appreciate the subs. All right, let's hop in on this guy. Look at the name it's from. You can tell that Jay's a Frenchman. Park? I don't even know how to say that. All I understand is Park. The rest of it's just somewhere in Quebec. See my Pokemon inventory? Well, what do you want to see? I can't go through all of them because we have 12,000 Pokemon, right? But if you want to see something specific or a collection of a certain Pokemon, I can always pull those up. But we can't go like for like a 2-hour tour of stuff just because it would take a long time. Well, let's hop in on this. Hey, Chase, I appreciate it, man. Have a good night, dude. All right, Pori and then Shadow Dialga, and then it's finally bird time. I'm making the call. We can always come back and do the Necrozmas, but we got to get some birds in. I am itching to see some G-birds today. So many high CPs. Well, yeah, I mean, you got to keep in mind, though, I play this game relentlessly, right? I play this game every single day, multiple hours, always raiding, always, you know, trading for stuff, too, from lucky trades. So over time, you kind of get some good CP Pokemon, or just good Pokemon in general doing that. Oh, frick. No. Nice. He'd be grinding. All right, Kristen, I need some of that luck, okay? We're gonna borrow your Porygon luck just for once, and then you can get back to your dynasty of Porygons. I just need one of these, all right? All right, Kristen, just one. And then you can get back to having like 76 of these. I don't know what a good CP is weather boosted. A lot of the ones I've seen invites for this morning have been weather boosted, but I think it's like a 980 if not. Okay, this one's boosted at 1173. I haven't seen one that high. Make sure you drop a like for some shiny luck. I have no idea if this one's good or not, but the last weather boosted one I got was 1123. So this one could be pretty decent. Shadow Shiny Pori incoming, you think so? Big Ryan, what's up, man? Hi-Bye says it's purifiable. Are you sure? Yo, this could be big if so. Come on. No, doesn't shine. Okay, let's see how good it was. Because I was going to say, that's easily 50 CP higher than all the other ones I've seen. Okay, he's been caught. Let's have a look. 1172. Not good at all. What do you want? In the 12s for that, maybe? Hundo numbers at 1228. Ah, okay. Yeah, Shadow Raids are weird, man. Like, Shadow Raids, you can just get completely crushed on IVs. I was kind of thinking that would be decent, but I guess not. Can I trade you Zacian? You got to be local to trade. And also, like, on my point of view, wouldn't really make too much sense to just give away 5,000 CP Pokemon to random people, right? But yeah, you can trade people locally. I'd recommend that. Join Discord or Facebook groups and find people in your area to trade. Also, let's get my dude back in here. It is throwing me off so much having Sceptile as a buddy. Not because it's not cool or anything. I'm just not used to typing in looking for this Sceptile. Headed to church, be on Pogo afterwards. Sounds good, man. Hope all goes well. Enjoy your Sunday morning. No, Hi-Bye, you're good. No, it was actually a pretty good guess, because I thought the same thing. I was like, that's got to be a pretty good CP. It's okay. I don't really care as much about the purifiable for Porygon. I just want a shiny one. Like, most of my shiny shadows in my collection suck, and I'm okay with that just because they're rare. So that's like the main thing that I even wanted it for, was just the shininess. If you had infinite money, you could do so many raids. There's no raid limits in Road to Legends. Well, yeah, because I think it's unlimited remotes, right? So yeah, I guess I think a lot of people will be going off the deep end for that. I'm going to be doing a ton of raids. Probably most of the ones I do will be in person because I like to be out grinding anyways. But unlimited remotes will be pretty good for helping a lot of my friends get their raids in. Not everyone has the time or the place to be able to hunt for stuff that's not remote. So being able to do unlimited, although it is very expensive, is going to be pretty awesome for a lot of people. Always one person not rated up, man. There's always got to be one. That's fine. As long as I don't walk out of range in the meantime, I'm okay with that, I guess. Maybe this one will finally shine. And I mentioned before, popping the daily incense after. I got a good feeling about the bird park. I kind of envisioned a yellow Zapdos right by the bird park. In the meantime, if you guys haven't already, make sure you like today's live stream. If you're brand new, subscribe to the channel. We're on the road to 70K subs. I hope we can hit that by Skarmory Day, man. Skarmory Raid Day, I feel like we can hit it by then. You're gonna spend 60 bucks in the Road to Legends event? The thing is, man, like, I love this game, but it is really crazy how quickly you can spend money on it. Like, it's pretty nuts. If you're doing raids all day, it goes very, very fast. Would be nice if they'd start introducing like some kind of extra bulk pack of coins to buy. Because if you're gonna go crazy and say buy 3 or 4 of the top coin pack, it'd be nice to be able to buy them all at once. Hey, Bubba, what's up? Garlic with a 669. Just wanted to say how much I appreciate and love everyone in this community. Shout out to BT for the hard work and dedication. Hashtag 60K road to 100. Hey, thanks so much for the 669. And I agree, man. I've told you guys before, the only thing that motivates me to keep doing what I do is the community we have here. So thank you very much for the dono, and a huge shout out to the community we have. Other than that, man, you would think, it's just a game that we all love to play, but It makes it that much more when you have awesome people to play the game with and do raids and chill with in the chat and stuff every day. It makes all the difference. What do we got? 2260. Okay, so this one is 47 CP off. I would feel more comfortable about a purifiable if it was 2270. I don't know if this one will be close enough. Bubba, thanks, man. Andrew says, love your vids. Thanks, dude. Thanks for watching. Not shiny. Oh, my God. These raids are crushing us. I also kind of have a weird feeling I'm going to get a Shadow Hundo of this. We did get a Shadow Hundo Cresselia last month. And if you don't know, Shadow Hundos are insanely hard to get because the IV floor is lower, right? But I feel like we're going to get one. Fanta, those emojis back to back just look so wrong. They're hilarious, but they look so wrong. Poor Magikarp doesn't know what he's doing. All right, I'm going to throw one more and run away. This guy's wasting our time. He's playing some games. And I'm itching to pop our daily incense. So without... Okay, hold on. A brief message from 212Ks. What do we got? Number 1 is the Strudel, and number 2... Man, eggs sometimes. They always seem like a good idea. And they very rarely are. But like I was saying, daily incense going in. Let's get Dialga on for... I don't even know. We're going to have to be careful with this, though. Because we're used to having call-out Cali. So I got to be very careful this doesn't run out. Yeah, Artemis, I already showed them. Remember when we already went through... I already scrolled through all the top CP Pokemon. That was only 5 minutes ago, actually. How are we doing today? Today's been pretty good so far, Dare. No luck from the raid so far, but it's okay, because the birds are coming. I can smell the birds in the area. A Liepard. Also, J-Duke sending me a Hatena raid. And we got a Poffin. So this is from the Hatch 5 Eggs quest, which is diabolical. But if you're going to hatch eggs anyways, I guess it's worth keeping because Poffins are kind of nice. They removed them from the scan, which I don't know how I feel about that, man. The Shundos? I can show you Shundos. I do have 16 Shundos in my account now. Most recent one is the Mewtwo. They're all best buddied now too, which is kind of nice. But there's some good ones in there. A lot of legendaries, some Dynamax ones. A lot of stuff that can Mega too, which is kind of cool. Let's see if I can cross the road here and not get smoked. That would also be nice. Wait. We're gonna wait. Need your opinion. Is it worth going to a popular place in your country for raids? Well, I mean, for like Global Go Fest, I would try to scout out some areas that have a lot of gyms, a lot of stops. Because your life is going to be a lot easier if you go somewhere you can do raids easy, right? If you have to wait for lobbies to fill up or you can't beat raids, your Global Go Fest is going to be annoying. So I would definitely scout some areas ahead of time if you can. Okay, down here is the bird park. Let's head over there and get some freaking birds. You only have one, but it's a Zelf. A Zelf is awesome, man. I love how that can just spawn randomly. I've always been a big believer that legendaries in general should just have a chance of spawning. Like, you should be able to be walking around and find a random Groudon or whatever. Even if they make the chance of finding one almost non-existent, it would be cool to know that it's possible. I got 2 Hundos yesterday, Syed. Got 2 Hundos. And one of them was actually off a lure after hours. So, like, on calm days, you can drop lures after and still get spawns after the calm day is done. And that's actually how I got the second Hundo, which is really wild. But yeah, of course they didn't want to shine. Man, me and calm days, I just do not get Shundos from calm days. I have some friends that seem to get one every single calm day. And then me, by contrast, I seem to never get them from those. That's okay. I'm saving my luck for Magikarp Calm Day Classic when that comes. Whoa. Yo, what's going on over there? Croconaw and Slowpoke. Okay, let's break this up. I didn't like what I saw. Yo, Croconaw is a dirty dog. Why would they place them like that? Kristen with a ditto face. Jeez. That's probably like one of the most absurd ones that I've seen, especially with Slowpoke's tail. On a Sunday, says Garlic. On any day, really. On any day, it's egregious to see that. Slow, not so bro. I'm going to fight this grunt too. I think this will complete another rocket radar, I think. I did pick the 2 times components thing, so it's every 3 rockets that I fight, you get one. Ryan says that's funny. Just kind of caught my eye. Also, kind of a cool spawn to see the Croconaw. You don't often see that. All right, let's see. Be a dragon, perhaps? Okay. At least these ones are easy to bring down. Hey, Pin, what's up? That was wonderful to join stream to that. Jadis just scrolls in as he sees that. I mean, the placement couldn't be better. You have to think somebody is at Niantic making these spawns come in. They definitely had a laugh when they saw that. Also, Machop is a shiny shadow I do have, but I need one more to complete the family. So I'd definitely take another one of these. You're a hot woman, says Garlic. I was gonna say, Jay, your photo of you as a woman. All right, got Reese bricked up. Got any shinies today, says random guy, not yet. I did, I think 4 or 5 raids so far. None of them shined. I just popped the daily incense. So now that we're like grinding the wild a little bit, probably gonna have a lot higher chance seeing some shinies. You the real J Dukes, he is. That's why he's got the check mark. YouTube recognizes him as a real YouTube guy. Unlike yours truly. We got not shining a 256. Whoa. Dude, Venusaur sitting here. That happens all the time, but it's usually a bird. When I come out of a daily or like a rocket battle like that, usually it's a bird. Do I do PvP? Sometimes. Not today, because I'm grinding in the wild, but I play PvP on some streams. Been thinking about doing it again for Mega Master League. I really want to play that. I think Mega Master League is like one of the most exciting PvPs you can do. Especially for someone like me that, you know, has a lot of raid attacking Pokemon, a lot of stuff that can Mega, obviously. 2 checks. Number 1 is a Poly, okay. Number 2, Red Cranidos. It is Cranidos, but he's not the right color. Which sounds racist to Cranidos, but it is not. You know what I mean. We want the shiny one. When did Pokemon make an OnlyFans? It's only fan fees. And I am the sole heir to the fortune of it. Also, what a glorious day. Let me just show quick. This is a nice area to grind. No people spawns. It's looking good. Looking like we ought to get some birds today, I think. Cranidos hates me. Yo, Jay, me too. I don't know how many lifetime Cranidos encounters I have, but I have like 1 or 2 shinies, and one of them was caught in like 2023, man. I haven't got shiny Cranidos in ages. So nice. It is nice, yeah. I'm wondering what the bird park's gonna look like. Usually it's like completely loaded with people pretty much any time of the day. So hopefully that's not the case. Where are you in Canada? Hey, what's up, Carl? Only fan fee, says Blue. Yeah, link in the bio. That's what pays the bills, what keeps the lights on. Also, all along the water here are pretty good bird spots. My last shiny Zapdos was a long time ago, but it actually was down in the water. Eevee, how many passes will you get for free for GoFest? I think 9 for spinning gyms. I believe so. Yo, holy geese, look at these guys. They're like we dumb boys. I don't like that one. This one has an attitude. The rest of them are kind of cool, though. A bunch of Swannas. You smell shiny birds? Me too. It kind of has that shine. Whoa! Yo, Wild Gary! Oh, dude, that would have been such a sick shiny. Yeah, we got to put Gary in the wild, I think. Hold on. Let's get Gary in his natural habitat. Gary, sir? Do you mind hopping in the water, bud? Okay, well, yo, AR sucks. This is why no one uses AR. Oh, yeah. A nice Gary in the morning. He's going to be, like, impossible to catch like that. Yeah, we can't do that. That's going to give me a headache looking at AR. Wild Gyarados is wild. He's actually off the daily incense, but still pretty cool. Man, a Gary on the beach. That's what gets me out of bed in the morning. That and the birds. Okay. Well, we actually have other things that... What? Yo, he just took a bite at me and then ran away. Oh, God. That's a heartbreaker. What a guy, man. I put him in AR mode. Was being all nice to him and stuff, and that's how he treats me. Get my bow Totodile here, though, at least. Happy Father's Day. The disrespect. Yo, Jay, seriously. I even put him in the water. I was treating him all nice. Made a big deal about him and everything. Wow. Gary thinks he's a Galarian bird. In 10 minutes, we got Venusaur, Gyarados, and Croconaw. Yeah, it actually has been pretty good for spawns. So keep in mind there is no weather boost, but I actually kind of like this because level 1 birds are possible. Yo, level 1 shiny bird, I'll lose my mind. We got Gumshoes and the Sai. We're gonna get some good stuff today, I can already tell. Like you pointed out, man, I mean, like the spawns have been bonkers so far. In between events, you have a lot of potential to get crazy stuff like that. Sceptile walking so funny, I know, look at him. Look at him just living his life over there. Just stepping on Ekans. Ooh, a fish. Oh, it's a huge one too? Dude, a double XL shiny would have been so nice. I haven't got a shiny fish, I feel like, in easily half a year. That thing never shines. Typical Niantic. If you actually like something, they make it never shine for you. But if you don't like something like the Tapus, they always shine. Double XL Staryu. Yo, the spawns are weird right now. Back-to-back double XLs. That Gary was Larry, that's why he fled. He had a lot of Gyarados stuff to do. I do appreciate, though, when you see, like, biome spawns like that. Like, Gary by the water, we saw a Magikarp, Staryu. Like, that's kind of how the game should be, right? It is supposed to be like a geolocation game, so it's kind of nice when you see things like that in proper habitats. Because sometimes, you know, you see, like, fire types hanging out in the water. Collect TCG. Yeah, I have my entire life, actually. Not as much recently, just because it's very tough to find cards, but I've been collecting since the original base set. Back in the Unk days. Okay, I feel like a bird is coming very soon. Like, very, very soon, we're going to at least see a bird. I'm not sure if it's going to shine for the first one, but we're going to see a bird very soon. Where the Wiggy Small's at. Yo, Jay, you wouldn't believe this. We hit 69K yesterday, and right at the end of the stream, a Wiglet spawned in on top of me. I thought it was fate, but it didn't shine. Like, what an absolute heartbreaker that was. I was like, what are the chances Wiglet just spawned in? Litwick's kind of cool. I wish that I was around for Litwick Com Day, man. I only have like 2 or 3 shinies my entire account for Litwick. I do have a couple Hundos, though. Anything else I gotta work on? Oh, these. We gotta power something up. If we go to POW, let's go to this one from Marissa with an awesome name. And these are all the same fossil checks again, too, the Cranidos and Shieldons and whatever, but I did get a shiny Shieldon a couple days ago from that research, which begs the question, are they maybe boosted or just kind of a full odds I got lucky with? Would have been the best moment in Big Toe history. I said, though, Jay, if I get a Wiglet today, like, somehow by miracle, I'm renaming it. We named a shiny background Frigibax for the milestone, which is still sick. But if I end up getting a shiny Wiglet for sure. A Hundo check. All right, let's see. No Hundos yet, unfortunately. Oh, you don't got to spam, though, man. Now I regret checking it. Yeah, I was going to say, don't be doing that. Jeez, that's super annoying when people do that. We got the Claunch. When you asked the first time, I was like, oh yeah, I'll look at it. Now I'm like, ooh, I wish I didn't do that. Rewarding bad behavior. Mr. Surskit, what do we got in the park? Okay, we're gonna have a couple Necrozmas, good. That should be like by the time I do a bird lap, the way back we'll have 2 Necrozmas. Which is sick. Also, Sobble's Com Day should be next month. So this will go from being a useless non-shiny spawn to a useless spawn that can shine sometimes. Also, was that a big CP? Oh, I thought it said 9. I thought that was a 967 or something like that. I only had a quick glance at it. There's a scent called Catnap. What do you think that smells like? Not good. Any scent called cat anything, I don't think would smell nice. 69% towards the Birds fan. There we go. We'll take that. 69% bird luck. Oh yeah, hold on. Let me do that. My chat phone, man, for some reason, Apple thinks that it wants to put on like an auto dimmer mode for my chat phone. And when I go under a tree, it dims it. And when I come out in the sunlight, it gets more bright. But it drives me freaking nuts. Not that you guys can notice that, but I'm glad that I fixed that. I was like, what's happening with my eyes? I feel like all the new iPhone features they make just get worse. I guess they have like adjustable backlight for old people that don't know how to use it, I guess. How do you turn that off? Because I hate it, says Jay. So on mine, if I actually just go in and drag the brightness all the way up, it usually cancels it. I keep it on max, because yeah, when I go under a tree, I can't even see the chat for a sec. It's insane. Okay, so my last caught bird was on this corner here, like kind of beside Ducklet. Should be our next spawn up. How much storage do I have? 12,000. I can actually get more again, which is great. They upped it one more time. Oshawott from the first check. Number 2 is a shiny Cranidos. Dude, kind of close to calling it. We're getting a lot of Cranidos, but that's the settings tie. Okay. I was gonna say, I know there's like an actual setting for it, but it seems like when I like manually adjust mine after restarting, it'll cancel like the auto feature thing, which is kind of nice. Because yeah, I guess it's kind of useful like if you're inside, but if you have sunlight and stuff all the time, it makes it a huge pain. Also, there's a shadow yellow egg in 3 minutes. Might have to go for that one. All right, you guys can go first. I might remote that one. Let's see. We got 3 minutes for it. Yeah, you know, we actually could walk up for that. Where is that gym? It's that one here. I'm trying to think if we want to go get that on the way back, maybe it would make more sense. How can you pause your incense? So I'm using Roar Time. If you have Dialga with Roar Time, so not this version, it has to be that version. Right here with Roar of Time. So you can see at the bottom here, I can use pretty much dust and candies to extend it. Just waiting a sec to let people go over the bridge because people don't understand social norms, I guess, of walking on top of one another type deal. Mr. Rosa, what's up, dude? All right, let's head into the bird park. Yeah, I think I'll actually do. There's 3 Necrozmas, so we'll do these and then we'll go back. Yeah, I think that's gonna be the plan. It makes more sense. That one gym always has Shadow 1s or always Shadow 3s, and it's like not near anything at all. Never knew. Wait, what? Oh, that it was live? Yeah, YouTube's really weird with not sending notifications. I don't know. Always go and make sure you've hit the notification bell thing too, because a lot of times it'll get turned off. But if you do have that on, it should let you know when I'm live. Usually there's like a 30-minute warning thing ahead of time. And then when I actually go live, another one again. Bird, bird, bird. Yeah, I hope so. People spawns are a little bit too high in the park for my liking today already. It's funny, you instantly notice it. Lots and lots of ways. Like I said, I wish there was like a way to have an in real life cam doing this too, because some of the stuff I see, I'm just like, okay. Just realized Jay Dukes looks like Dr. Donut. I don't know who Dr. Donut is, but just knowing that name, I would have to agree. Jay, why you be looking like Dr. Donut? Jay Duke says ban him. It's crazy how Jay just gets trolled everywhere he goes. It seems like everyone just wants to ban Jay all the time, or troll Jay. Also, I didn't clean up my Comday Mons. 100 spots gonna be annoying. I'm gonna do that later today. Maybe I'll buy storage for now. So I have to buy storage at some point anyways. Dr. Donut like Dr. D's? I think that's a different guy, Reese. I'm pretty sure they're pretty sure they're different guys. And it's still a Natu nest. I can't hide anywhere, says Jay. I know. It is crazy though. I mean, in a sense, it means you're very popular, but people seem to love to hate you, including myself. I mean, I definitely lay it on thick when I go in Jay's streams. It's a Minecraft YouTuber. Dr. Donut's a crazy name. Oh my God, yeah, so 3 of these. Yeah, it makes the most sense to go for the furthest one first. Trades are getting better. I've got pretty close lately. A couple of 96s and 98 yesterday. I have 2 lucky trades today. I mentioned before, if you guys missed, I teased what I was trading. I guess I'll show it again. If I could ever spell. Me and Banzuki are swapping these later, which is so sick. Imagine a Shundo that. That's my remote trade for the day. I do have an in-person lucky trade with Garlic too. I don't want to spoil what she's given me, but she's getting a shiny background Mewtwo. So I got 2 like massive trades. I'm gonna post both of them later, so if you want to see how they turn out, definitely Look forward to the shorts later. The Clefairy Charmeleonaire. That was still good though, because that was a non-lucky trade that we forced. Nate gave me a 2018, so I mean, I'm still kind of happy with that one, I guess. How many Galarian Birds do I have? 51. So my last bird was our 51st bird. And everyone always mentions these traded birds. I don't trade to obtain birds, I mirror trade. So I do have some traded birds in my account, but each and every one of these has been traded for another bird, meaning that I've still caught 51 birds. It's just the shiny ones I re-roll for better IVs and stuff, right? That's crazy. Honestly, man, I mean, I feel like for people that play the game legit, that could be a world record for birds. Like, I mean, for non-spoofing people, I think that might be the world record for birds. And if not, it's very close to it. There's a chipmunk running beside me. I was wondering what that was. I thought it was a mouse at first. But yeah, I feel like a shiny one's going to come up today. If we see a Zapdos, I've been calling forever the next Zapdos shines. But since I made that prediction, it's been about 2 weeks. And they've all been Articunos and Moltres. It's very weird how it works like that. Need them all. I'm a Snorlax collector. Yeah, I usually don't, like, swap Snorlax, but I saw Banzuki had one, and then I checked my account. I was like, oh, I still have one of those too. So it's kind of meant to be, man. There's a Gruntito there. Also, what's going to shine first today? Somehow I've not picked up a shiny from any of the raids I did. Got a bunch of Necrozmas, though, plus wild hunting in here. I know a thing about Zap. I was going to say your most recent bird. I technically should be hunting for shiny Articunos, because that's the last Shundo that I need. I have the Shundo Moltres and the Shundo Zapdos. But I just like getting a variety of birds. Nice to have other ones to trade people and stuff to help them finish their collections. What are the chances for a shiny bird? So the shiny rate is good. The hard part about birds is finding the actual bird. But the shiny rate is the same as it is from raids. So a 1 in 20. So yeah, if you can find birds regularly, eventually you will get a shiny one. The shiny rate is not the problem at all. It's just they're so freaking rare to come across a bird. Flying type, sure. I think this should actually finish, if I'm not mistaken, finish our radar. Need a Shundo? Well, dude, I got 2 really good chances of getting a Shundo from trades later. It's 5%. Saturo, yeah, exactly. 1 in 20. So, like, that's kind of the recipe, right? I've always said, if you can find birds with regularity like I can, you're going to get a lot of shinies. Like, case in point, I have 20 shiny birds now. And the main reason is because I find so many of them. It's just knowing where the bird spots are. As soon as you find your local bird spots in your area, you'll start being wildly successful. It really is a thing. They should add more legendaries to the daily incense pool. I would like that too, actually. I think that'd be kind of cool. All right, what do we got? 226. They have to make them exclusive, though, in my opinion. Like, they can't make them like, you know, oh, I got an Entei. I don't think that would be cool. I think it'd be cool if they, like, release the future form, like Paradox Mons or something like that. That's been an idea that's been floated. But it has to be something like Galarian Birds, because you can't get the birds anywhere else, right? You can't raid for them or anything like that. So yeah, I would like them to expand the legendary pool, but not any old legendaries. Have a lucky trade today? A remote one? What are you trading, Carl? Coral! Gonna run out of burner emails, get the sleepy Snorlax. It's crazy you're making alt accounts for that. Some part of me is like, I'm sure Niantic can see it and they're like, yeah, let's not hook this guy up. Let's make him sweat. Yo, thanks for the sub, appreciate that. Also, we made a rocket radar, but I didn't scan yet. All the way back there. Yo, the park has none? I know there's like 5 in the city. I'm gonna go back there afterwards, but seems bizarre, man. The way that they like to lay out the leaders is always lopsided. One area will have like one on top of another. Other areas have no leaders for like 5 miles. Which is super annoying if you're trying to hunt those avidly like I am. Let's get them to make 100 accounts, waste half a decade. Yeah, because it's like, what, 7 days? Oh, wait, do you get one for track and sleep for 1 day, Jay? I think you do, right? That's probably the one that I completed way back. Need more shiny, sleepy Snorlax? Well, like Mason, that's what he's doing, is making new accounts for the Go Plus so he can try to get another check for it. I still have mine. He's been on my case about doing these. These are all Sleepy Snorlax. I just hate tracking sleep, man. I really should. Because if one of these were shiny, that would be like one of the rarest shinies possible to have. And I still have 3 checks. Also, that's not going to pop for 5 minutes. I didn't think we'd walk over here so fast. I'm going to try to remote something. If anyone has a Shadow Porygon or any other Shadow Raids, I guess. Otherwise, it's a Scizor. I don't want to do the Scizor. How much CP is the Shundo Zap? 4,012, I think. Yeah, he's a level 50 best buddy. But actually, he gets a higher CP if he's like my active buddy with the boost. But when he's not best buddy boosted, that's a CP. The Bronzor, I know, I saw him. It was a hassle, but those are worth it. Yeah, it's not too hard to do, Carl. It's just like, I always forget, man. I'm always occupied at night. I kind of just pass out whenever I pass out type deal. I never think to like activate the Go Plus. I'm always catching Pokemon. 98 is still 4K CP, so I'm happy. Yeah, I think 98, maybe a 96 would be the lowest to get the 4K, right? Because he barely gets above, right? Mine's a 412. Had to set an alarm to remember. Wish you could just like activate it for like 5 minutes and then it would count. If that were the case, I would be doing it. I wouldn't be so behind on tracking friggin' sleep for that. Let me get one more spawn. I'm going to try to remote something because I want to do this Necrozma, but I don't want to wait here not doing anything for minutes. Can't wait for Global Go Fest. It's going to be fun. Dude, Global might be better than the in-person events. Being able to raid Mega Mewtwo all the time is going to be pretty sick. Whereas at the in-person event, you get 30 minutes to do it. So, yeah, I kind of agree. Get any shinies yesterday? I got like 60. It was calm day, right? Renus, am I really going to hop into Druddigan with you? If it's available, I'll do it. I was going to say, it looks like it's done. Okay, what about just flat out remoting my local stuff? I don't know. How do you have so much inventory space? Yeah, you buy it. You buy it with coins. Like anything else in the game, you can buy stuff with actual real money. And if you want to buy like a lot of raid passes or have a lot of raid passes, you have to buy them. When are you and Banzuki doing the trade later today? I'm going to do it off stream so that people watch the short. Because people always comment, like, oh, I already saw this. I was on stream. I saw it. So we're going to do that one. Because it's going to be a Shundo. We're going to do it off stream. Actually, going to have 2 of those trades off stream. You know what? We'll come back for Necrozma. Let me go get like 2 more spawns. Drifloon. Mr. Driffy Loon. Also, my phone's doing that stupid dimming thing again. A Necrozma from Shaw. Could do that. Also, yo, that egg turned into... You saw, that was a wormhole up here. It turned into Decidueye. That's crazy, man. I'll be jelly if you get that Shundo. That one or the one I'm trading with Garlic today would both be complete beauties, man. I'd love either one. Finally got my coffee. Having a coffee in the morning is a must. It is a non-negotiable thing. Pineapps. Okay, one more spawn, and then I'm going to turn around and do the Necrozma. Also, what's that for Mr. Coral? Oh, it's one of those. I was hoping it was going to be a Porygon. How'd you get the Snorlax quest? You have to have the Go Plus. So if you have the Go Plus, you can hook it up to your game, and it essentially gives you a research for buying it. Oh, this is the same one? I was like, why is it loading in as a Pidgey? How was Community Day? It was good. 59 shinies. 226 is, yeah, not super good. 59 seconds, we'll hop in our Necrozma. Dude, I feel like we walk way faster than I think. I looked at that, I was like, oh, there's 8 minutes on it. We came from like across the map, and I'm still early by a minute. We gotta start like walking slower or something, I guess. It's just not in my nature. Also, we have these checks. And let's go with the Shieldons first. Number 1, not shiny, and you're looking for a 381. Number 2, it's a 374, decent. We want the Cranidos to shine though. Number 3, okay. Got a shiny Hundo? What, a Fridgebacks? Dude, I have 100 Nundos now and 0 of them are shiny. Come on, Granados. Not red. One of them's got to be this week. Number 2, also not red. We saving best for last? And last but not least, yeah, they're never giving me shiny Granados. It's just not in the cards. But yeah, for Nundos, man, this is my Nundo folder here, this 100 one. These are all Nundos. I don't have any Shadow Nundos or any shiny ones. It goes to show how rare those actually are. Hey, what's up, Kez? Yo, are you for real? Dude, what? You just saw. Yo, that was a wormhole. Dude, I'm actually gonna rage about that. Yo, rewind and go look. That was a wormhole that just hatched into a Kabuto. Oh my god. Okay, well, we better check. That one hatched into a Scizor. Yo, all 3 wormholes hatched into something wrong. Dude, am I being pranked right now? All 3 of those hatched into not Necrozmas. W Kabutos in the chat. Yo, that's actually stink. That is complete stink. The good thing is, back in the city, should have some guaranteed Necrozmas, but like, actually, man, I just waited around for that. That sucks. This game needs to fix its everything. If I zoom in, couple there. Oh yeah, there's some wormholes. Okay. Yeah, the city's looking good, but geez, man. Yo, that's so annoying to wait for that. You excited for the Road to Legends? Yeah, it's gonna be great. It was a wormhole. All 3 of them were. Literally all 3 of those were wormholes. I'm still gonna do the Scizor raid because Scizor's kind of sick. Might do Decidueye, but I'm not doing Kabuto, man. That's just dumb. Like, I would have just honestly kept walking if I knew those were not gonna hatch into that. 2 checks. Number 1 is a Shieldon. Number 2 is a Granados. I'm a subscriber. Can I join? I appreciate the sub. Unfortunately, you can only have a certain amount of friends in Pokemon Go, right? So if you want friends and you're trying to organize raids, check out the Discord. The Discord is completely free and you can maybe meet some friends and organize raids. Just, it's very tough for me because Pokemon Go limits how many friends you can add. I do add YouTube members, but I never advertise that because people get all bent out of shape. So I always recommend the Discord because it is free. And yeah, the Discord's free, says Mason. Yeah, exactly. Mr. Miltank. It's your favorite Pokemon? Is it really? Dua, it's kind of a cool spawn. If you guys want Scizor, let me know. You know what's weird? Kamal got the shiny, and I actually saw 2 people on my friends list, their last caught was a shiny Scizor. Like, I wonder if they like upped the shiny rate for that thing, or people just got randomly lucky with it, but I kind of want one. Have you ever opened Pokemon packs? In my entire life, I've been collecting Pokemon since base set. So yeah, I've literally been collecting since I was a young lad. A young warthog. Thanks for the sub, man. Okay, sweet, let's do it. Bro, hit the roar time. I think it's still on. It should still be on. I'll check it after, though. But I believe it should be there. Not too sure who's looking for megas. You guys can snipe or let me know if you want to hop in. Shiny Scizor looks so good. It does. Did you know that Brion and Drizzile use Water Balloon? What is that? As an attack? I was going to say, I don't think I've used either one of them before. I usually use their fully evolved forms. Oh, yeah. Get my guy in a raid. Roar time's out. Oh, okay. All right, I'll extend it after this. Thanks for the heads up. Man, I am so used to Callie just letting me know. I've become very lackadaisical with extending my own daily incense. You got the shiny Scizor? Nice. Yo, there was a Shadow 3-star egg, which I confirmed. It looked on the actual like raid nearby. But that was like on the way into Bird Park. So we're going to do that in a few minutes too. Which that can be Hitmonlee. I think Gligar. What's the other one? Alolan Marowak. Mason says I don't have any Mega Energy. What for Scizor? It's not one that I use a lot, but it is kind of a cool typing. It's a bug and steel type. So like what I mean by that cool typing is if you want catch candies for an event where there's bugs or steel types, it's kind of nice to have. I actually use my Mega Scizor a lot for catch candies. All right, let's do it. I feel like this Pokemon has a lot of fans. Like, not because it's good, just the shiny looks super nice. So I'm always down to do these. Would have really liked to get the one from Kalos Tour, You could get this with a special background for Kalos. And actually, I think Adam got a double XL shiny, or double XS, the tiny one of this. Bug and Steel's 4 times weak to fire, yeah. This is one of the megas that you definitely can solo. If you have a lot of level 50 fire types, you can definitely take this thing out pretty easily. And I don't know what the hundo we're looking for is. I think it's in the 17s. I want to say like 1760 or something, but don't quote me on that because I haven't rated Scizor in a long time. All I know is that if we see 16s, it's bad. Okay, here we go. Make sure you drop a like for some shiny luck. 1668? Okay, this one's really bad. This one potentially could be the floor. Because I think it's like almost 100 above this for the hundo. But are you shiny? No, he's not. I'm curious. Did we get the Tendo? Let's give him a catch and find out. Apparently he didn't catch. You have a Shundo Scizor and a Shundo Scyther. Yo, I almost got a Shundo Scyther from like a purified one from a raid. I don't know if I'd evolve it. Because Scizor shiny looks so much better. But I'm a big Scyther fan. Like Gen 1 Scyther fan from back in the day. Alright, Mr. Bugman. We ain't got time for this, dude. Well, okay, we're going to spend all day catching you. Is that what we're going to do today? I feel like that was the one. In the moment of truth, is he the floor? Not even. Somehow they get worse than that. That's crazy. You got a shiny Scyther from home? Well, like you caught it as like a home spawn? The Scyther used to be 1 in 64 shiny boosted before the update. And now it's a full odds. So I've always liked getting the shiny. It used to be a lot easier. Used to be the type of thing where if you got a hundo, you had a very good chance of pulling the shundo, but now with it being full odds, it makes it considerably more tough. Roar time, yeah, thanks for the reminder. Well, let's go do this. There we go, that should buy us some time. Can you do a base tour? I don't know what that is. What's a base tour? Doesn't base mean your house? I'm outside right now, so that wouldn't make any sense. I am in the wild. That's where Pokemon GO is played. Oh yeah, let me check where that raid is. It's a Alolan Marowak. Cool, okay. Yo, I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to remote into that because I want to use the washroom here while I can. So I'm going to mute the mic for a sec because obviously you guys don't want to hear me peeing. But if you want to jump in on the Alolan Marowak, let me know. Well, I should be like 30 seconds. I'm usually done peeing before the raid's even done. But yeah, I'm going to hop in here and mute the mic. Give me 2 seconds. I'll be right back. Raid even starts. That's got to be like record timing. That's got to be like one of the fastest Ps in history. Had a Galarian Bird spawn, but I lost it. Yeah, most of them run away, man. I wouldn't feel too bad about that. Honestly, I see birds all the time, and that's kind of just how they go. As annoying as it is, they usually always run. Okay, so this would be a brand new shiny Shadow for me. I've raided this kind of a lot of times. Actually was in raid rotation, I think, like 4 months ago, and then just brought it back. I don't see too many people get these either. Like, they always seem like they're just one that's not easy to come by. Which could be partly because the raids are rare to find. I don't know. But let's see. Looking for a 1041, I believe. Make sure you drop a like for some shiny luck. We got a 982. That's terrible. Your dad got a shiny of this? Dude, it's a cool looking shiny. No, like the mods already told you, man. We don't sell Pokemon here, so I can't do that. But we got not a shiny. Yeah, pretty much like I play legit, right? You can only trade with people if they're local, so I don't cheat, I don't sell Pokemon, all that stuff. Cairo, what's up, man? But the mods are in blue. If you're ever wondering, the mods are in blue. They work with the channel. They have all the info. They're not just random people saying random stuff. They do have all the info that you need to have a good day and stuff. Hey, Callie, what's up? No Galarian Bird? Well, oh, he got a shiny bird, you mean? I thought you meant of the Alolan Marowak. Callie, how you been? Should we raid this stupid owl? I don't want to, but like I'm already here. Yeah, you know what, we will. Let me raid this owl quick, and then we'll get back to business. Going looking for some Necrozmas, some stuff, some things, of course, some birds. Parmesan or not Parmesan? You mean like the cheese? I was napping, says Callie. You're all good. What's up, Tiger? I'll give you $1 for a Shundo Mewtwo sold. You get a shiny Palkia. You can TM the move if you have the Origin one for that next event coming up, which is great. What's the most important event except for Go Fest? I like the wild area the most, but the tour event's pretty good. Obviously Go Fest. This is my buddy, isn't it? They're all up there. Tiger, I tried to do it yesterday, but I saw you'd already done one, and then I already lined one up with Banzuki today, so we can do it tomorrow if you're cool with that. It's all hectic trying to plan everyone's trades. But yeah, if you're good for tomorrow, we'll do that. 10 cents for your soul. Galarian Moltres. Yo, we need to find you. First Hundo Shadow Marowak. Yo, you got a Hundo Shadow, Lucas? No way. Yo, that's crazy. Dude, Hundo Shadows are like some of my favorite things in my account. I only have 6. And you guys know I'm a huge Shadow hunter. I'm always doing raids and rockets and whatever else. Big congrats, dude. Low-key Wild Legendary is the most peak one. It was, man, but here's my thing at Saturo. If the shiny rate was normal, it'd be way better. Like, because those were a full odds for that event. So, like, I loved seeing Ray in the wild, but, like, there was, like, almost no chance of it shining. Michael says, we're back. What's up, man? Yeah, Ukas, that's absolutely insane. All right, I think we had me and Coral in here, right, Mr. Coral? Keep my fingers crossed for you. You had a Hundo Necrozma that ran away, Moltres. Oh, dude, I hate to hear that. For some reason, I never see any mega raids from my local gyms. You know how this happens. Yeah, swimming fish. I think they're based off interaction with the gym. Let me check this first, and I'll let you know what I mean. But no, oh my God, dude, yo, it actually shined. Dude, I looked away for a sec. Shiny's a Decidueye. No way. Yo, we actually got the bird. I literally looked away for a sec being like, there's no way. Dude, crazy. Yo, I'm shocked. I had like already admitted defeat. Is it good? It's not very good, but that's still a sick catch. Yo, no way. You're in a Porygon, Kristen? Hold on. Can I make it? I'm coming. Yo, as if they just gave me the shiny bird. So I was gonna say with the mega raids before, like gyms are on themes. It seems to deal with like interaction, how much the gym gets used. And if it gets used a lot, they give it legendaries. If it gets used a medium amount, it gets megas. And if it barely gets used, they give it like Shadow 1 stars and 3 stars. YouTube short incoming? Yeah, that was crazy. That's a cool shiny to get. And not for nothing, man, I actually didn't get that shiny from the raid day somehow. The raid day had 1 in 10 shiny odds. I never got that one. Dude, that was so sick. What a cool one to start off. I kind of was like hemming and hawing about that too. I'm like, you know, maybe I'll do this raid. You know, it's here anyways. Carl says, you're welcome. That was sick. Dude, what a cool looking shiny. I'm not kidding you. Between the sun on my screen, I'm kind of like glancing over at chat. I'm like, you know, it's a bird. No shot at actually shine. Miles says, point of view, you enter a BT stream as he's getting a shiny. Yeah, man, you brought me the luck. Whoa. Yo, I just caught a bee trying to go in my pocket, dude. A bee literally just tried to go in my shorts pocket. I don't think so. Not today. That would have been the end of the stream real quick. We get a 915, not very good. But any old shiny will do. I don't care what the IV. I just want to see it shine. Can we go back to back? Come on. Nah, that would have been too crazy. I wish we would have got lucky on the Porygon. Beedrill be gone. Dude, can you imagine if it would have flown in there and like randomly just stung me? Whoa, that's kind of cool. A Bulldor. Oh, also speaking of Bulldor, I keep forgetting to bring this up. Check out this from the Unova tour. Isn't that freaking sweet, man? I caught this in Los Angeles for the event with the background. I think I should evolve that and Best Buddy it. I always forget that I even have that. And I pay it no love, no attention. Would love to find someone that has one for a mirror trade. Because, like, the IVs really suck. Cool shiny. Tiger, yeah, it is. It really is. Like, I feel like I should probably evolve it and, like, pay it some respect. Yeah, Saturo, feel better, man. I hate to hear you're sick. Rachel's sick right now, too. I think there's some stuff going around. Just not too good. I feel like, I don't know, I only get sick every once in a while, like, very rarely. But when I do, I'm, like, dead to the world type deal. Bond Squovy. This gives us the shield on. Dude, still shocked. Let me go and look. Do I have that? Did I get it after the... Yo, that's my only one. That's a new shiny. I was telling you guys, I missed on the raid day. I don't have that until today. That is freaking awesome. Being sick in the summer is the worst. Yeah, any time of the year sucks, but I feel like summer would be extra bad. Yo, it's way too many Sobbles. Way too many Sobbles for my liking. Well, let's check again for Hundos. Still no Hundos, which is very rude. Name that one? Maybe I could. I feel like something cooler's coming today, though. I feel like there's going to be another big deal caught on stream. A bigger deal than him, I should say. Also, this area's got some weird game lag. Let's get out of this area pronto. Cash, thanks for the sub, man. Early Sobble Calm Day with no shiny rates, though. Satotl. Okay, that's kind of a good sign. Satotl is in a bird spot. You're going catfishing, Michael. Good luck, man. I'm supposed to fish a little bit later today, too. It is Father's Day. So I called up my dad last night. I'm like, yo, what do you want to do? And he's like, I didn't even know it's Father's Day. I'm like, well, no, it is. We got to do something, man. And then he's like, oh, I don't know, you know, have some dinner and maybe do some fishing. I'm like, that sounds good. So I'll be fishing later today, not for catfish. I think we're going to be going for some troots. I caught a real alligator while catfishing. I can't imagine having alligators around, man. Would be super cool, but horrifying at the same time. I think we might buy some storage, because I got to clean up my Calm Day mons, but I don't want to bore you guys with that, so I might just buy storage for now and then clean it out later. Wild belly bolt. Gonna eat the fish you catch? I don't know. Only if I ever, like... I'm always, like, a believer in if I damage them, I'll keep them. I don't want to, like, hurt a fish that's not gonna make it and throw it back. So any fish that are, like, badly hooked, I always keep. Other than that, I try to let them go. Just because, like, I'm not really, like, the biggest fish eater. I thought you'd be a fish stream after Chicago. Probably will be soon. I've just been busy, man. Like, to keep up my actual upload schedule. People don't understand how busy that actually is, right? I lose 40 minutes driving to stream every day, 40 minutes back. Stream 4 to 6 hours, you know, work a full-time job. There's not too many hours in the day to, like, even fish off stream type deal. But I will have some member streams soon. It's just, yeah, my schedule is crazy, man. Last night I was editing stuff until 10:30, went to sleep, wake up, head to stream today, you know. It's always stuff on the go. What about you, Mr. Finian? You still play this game? It got boring, to be honest. Honestly, I still love the game. I'm still having an awesome time playing it. BT Goes ice fishing was awesome. I did a couple of those streams this year. Man, I can't even fathom doing that now with how cold that actually was. The one day was like a blizzard and like -20. And we sat outside for hours that day. Mental endurance of a U.S. Marine? I don't know if it's the same at all, but it definitely takes a lot of time, we'll say that. Yeah, Tiger, thanks, man. I was really pumped to hit that. Another huge fish. That's kind of cool. I wonder if I have any double XL shiny ones in general. I should look. Carl says, let's go 69K. Yeah, thanks, man. I was really pumped. I wanted to get a shiny Wiglet for the milestone. We actually did run into a Wiglet yesterday, too. It just didn't shine. I'm on like 680 encounters for it. So logically speaking, it's got to come soon. You would think so. You keep the double XSs for, or double XL for a showcase. Yeah, if we go to double XL, Magikarp. I do have double XLs, but not shiny. What about tiny? And Magikarp. No. Wow, okay, that's crazy. No large or tiny ones. Saturo says 69.1. Let's go, man. The road to 70K. Never do another stream. We can't get above 69K. It's going to be the best milestone until 100 one day. That's like my ultimate goal. Okay, we got Sierra here. I'm a smash, but let me get one more spawn. So I feel like this is a good bird spot. Yo, Pace, what up, dude? All right, time to smash Sierra. And yes, I did say smash, and I fully meant it. So sue me. I'm just kidding, don't do that. There's nothing in the budget to be sued. Darkrai into Mr. Dusky, and hopefully Blastoise in the middle would be kind of nice, because I did bring Xurkitree. And Duskull always throws a move right here. It's so annoying. Hey, Miles, what's up? What did he say about Sierra? I said that we're going to smash. You beat up Cliff, you submit Arlo, and you smash Sierra. It is nice. Because, like, Arlo, you know, he's selling raw milk online with his man bun and stuff. He's not so hard to beat up. Saturo says, what? I'm going to fight Sierra on behalf of Garlic? She's got nothing to worry about, because you know what they say, you can't make a wife out of a hoe, and that's what Sierra is. On stream, says Cairo, yup, that's what the stream's turning into. Yo, what's up, Brantley? Do what to Arlo? You guys are extra attentive today. I feel like I usually say nonsense and I get away with it. You guys are on the ball. Okay, Zerk, get her done there, bud. In the back is going to be Houndoom, I'm calling, which is not particularly great for Zerk. And, oh, okay, dude, sick. Yo, that lines up really nice. A double water back line. And power right in the kisser. I agree with BT, you smash Sierra. Like reset if you're just jumping in right now. Drop a like in the stream. And if you're brand new, subscribe to the channel. We're on the road to 70K subs. I need your help to do it, though. And maybe if you hit the sub button, we're going to get a Shundo right here. I don't know. You can't make a wife out of a Lugia either. Yeah, I feel like Lugia would be a bad wife for sure. You'd come home and be like, hey, what's for dinner, Lugia? Lugia would just be sitting on the couch in sweatpants like, oh, you know, I figured we just order Chinese. And you'd be like, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, we had a long day, but no, that's fine. All right, some stuff, some things. My passive-aggressive encounter with Lugia as my wife is a crazy thing. Hawk a Lugia? Well, I wish you would. Not shiny in a 135. But I did get an Agito from that. Lugia did what? Yo, imagine a baby Lugia Pokemon. Speaking of baby Lugias. That'd be pretty sick. Hatching of a 2K. Hawk Tugia. I forgot about those. Remember when we used to hatch the Hawk 2 kilometers? I do. Nobody liked that. People gave me all kinds of grief back in the day for saying that. So I naturally said it a lot more. Yo, what's up, Nick? Mr. Nicholas Reginald Pokestop. Let me get one more spawn. I'm going to beat up the grunt again. I do want to be doing as many grunts as we possibly can today, just because making the radars is so easy. Started laughing out loud, says Cairo. How many shinies did you get yesterday on Com Day? 59 fridge backs, and then I also hatched a shiny Togepi or something like that. Yeah. I got a shiny Makahita after as well. Sandshrew, okay. Winslow says watching at 11 p.m. The time zone's crazy for you, man. I feel like I usually catch you for like raid days if I'm up late type deal or if I stream really early. Have a Hundo Melodic and a Latios. Nice. I like the Melodic a lot. The Shiny Shadow one's one of my favorite Shiny Shadows in my account. And Mr. Fly Guy in the back. So here's the plan. There's a bunch of Necrozmas and Dialgas over in the city. I'm going to go beat those all up. And hopefully we get a bird in that time. Even if not, I'm pretty happy getting that Decidueye. Like such a random shiny to get, but I'm pretty pumped. Yeah, Nick, YouTube's weird with the notifications lately. Just because today's Father's Day, I wanted to grind a little bit earlier. Okay, animation's taking all day. And not the green one at 265. I think you want to see like a 300. Because I think it was a 275 before, that was pretty bad. What are you trading, Banzuki? Oh, dude, I'm glad you asked. A pretty crazy trade. I was looking through his tag, and I noticed that he had one of these too, and I still had, not that, this one here. So from 2024, Wild Area with the jacket. Man, this is like debatably one of the best costumes they ever had. And yeah, mine is not traded, neither is his. I'm assuming they're both in Safari Balls too, which is cool. So that's gonna be awesome. Kelso, I am not. Not that I know of anyways. I mean, there might be some of them kicking around out there, but they're not very acknowledged. Also, did I see a Clauncher? I did. Clauncher that's not red. I randomly saw when I was sending gifts a few days ago, Ducky's best buddying her Shundo Clauncher. Man, I'd love to have a Shundo Clauncher. Callie says, sweet. I have a crazy trade with Garlic today, too, a local trade. I'm giving her this because she didn't go to Chicago. She planned on it. We had plane tickets for her and everything like that. Life got in the way. So I'm giving her this, and she's giving me something really cool back. I'm not going to spoil just yet. So I have two like monster lucky trades that will be off stream today. I'm going to make sure I post both of them. So if you want to see how they turn out, definitely check the shorts later. I really, really hope that one of them is a Shundo or both. I'm kind of due for some Slundos to get rolling in. Those would be prime. That's a Necrozma here we're going to do. After the next spawn. Gorleek. What's up, Gar? Why don't you do raids? Well, I just said. Also, if you've been here for more than 5 seconds, you'd see that we've been doing raids all day. But I can't make up for the poor attention span or inattention to detail that you might or may not have as we hop in the raid just now. But anywho, if you want to jump in a raid, bro never raids. Yeah, people are wild, man. I feel like the internet is just like make assumptions and ask questions never. People accuse me of all kinds of crazy stuff, but they don't watch the stream for more than 2 seconds. Are we serious, says Callie? People are insane. I literally am announcing how I'm going to do a raid, and people are like, yo, why does bro never raid? Why does bro not raid? I know, bro hates raids. Bro only did like 1,100 Mewtwo raids in Chicago. That's how much he hates them. Imagine raiding. I can never tell if people are serious or if they're kidding, but I think most of the time, unfortunately, they are serious. I think we have all the hearts on. I think so. We got to swap our buddy again. I'm trying to think. I don't know about the walking hearts. I know about the raiding hearts, though. I'm trying to be better with working on at least 2 best buddies per day. What's the code? 8675309. I'd love to have you ever as a friend. You seem like a cool guy. You got to go fishing. Good luck, Michael. Let me know if you get anything good today, man. All right. The 10-piece McNugget meal going in. People just not readying up for some reason. I have no idea why this still happens. I don't think we've ever had a raid the entire week long where people ready up. It's crazy. Zoltan, thanks for the sub, dude. Appreciate that. What other stuff do you fish? I mean, we only have a certain amount of species here in Canada, like for freshwater stuff that are around me. So mainly like pike, smallmouth bass, and then trout. But today, we'll be fishing for some trout, I think. Alex says, dude, this is BS. Yeah, it's crazy. It's almost like we just met and you're asking me for favors with a terrible attitude. I know, it's crazy, man. The world is nuts. I would recommend the Discord because it's, free to do raids and stuff, but it seems like you're just not going to be a good fit. No snappers? No, it's not saltwater. We only have freshwater here. Ever done saltwater fishing? No, just because like we do have oceans obviously, but they're like nowhere near me. So I'd love to do saltwater fishing. It's just, yeah, I've never really been fishing when I've been on like the West Coast or anything. Happy Father's Day, you too, man. What's a good nickname for Necrozma? People ask me about nicknames all the time. I don't usually nickname stuff. I kind of just like, if it's a hundo, I'll call it 100%. If it's like a milestone, I'll name it that, but I don't name it like, you know, mac and cheese or anything, you know, any quirky nicknames for my Pokemon. Fanta says, you feel like peeing now? I don't understand the reference. But I do understand we'd love to get a hundo from Necrozma right here, right now. If you haven't already, make sure you drop a like for some shiny luck. Let's see what we got. Give me a freaking hundo, man. 2066. Wait, that's your Dawnwing's name? Shundo Necrozma, I wish. Your next Pokemon, you call it mac and cheese? We're gonna take that literally. And not shiny, all right. I still like raiding these, I don't know. I know it seems boring and like repetitive because they've been around so many times. Just the shot at getting a hundo is exciting for me. Also, some nice spawns here. I feel like they did some work to the spawns around this area. And we got another Necrozma right there. Let's go do that one. And there should be a bunch in the city. Yeah, look at that. That's a pretty stacked lineup. What do we think Necrozma is? An alien? What's my name? BT. You got the Graveyard. Also, if you guys missed it, I did get only one shiny today so far, but it was one that I didn't have. Hisuian Decidueye, which is actually so dope, man. I'm like really pumped to have that. Well, let's get Mr. Heralde's light goal up there. Man, he loves the stinky emoji. Necrozma is a what? Hey, Olivia. How you doing? I gotta restart my game. It is running terrible. You can tell when you have to click Pokemon like 400 times. That's exactly what's happening. He's lying. His name is Brian. I would love to know why AI thinks my name is Brian. Like, I wonder if somebody like said it jokingly in a stream and then it thought it was literally. Yo, there was another Necrozma behind us? Is that how broken the raids were? Hold up. Yo, you see, there's literally another Necrozma behind us. His name is Bob. That's been happening all day with this stupid raid glitch. We had like the wrong eggs a few times. Sup, Brian? Mr. Brian Grindz. Okay, we might as well hop in the other one here. This has actually been a pretty lucky gym for me in the past. My favorite one is 100%. What do we mean? 100% of what? We don't like Bobs around here? Yeah, they're always playing the bass and stuff, Lunch. You know, playing the bass like they think it's funny. All right, spam some invititos. Of course, you can let me know if you want an invite if you're on the friends list. Or if you want to snipe, that is the best way to hop on in. Otherwise, I'm just sending to whoever can't snipe yet. Bartholomew. Going downtown with my mom. He had a tattoo, chest this time. Nice. 'Tis working perfectly, says Big Green. Yeah, I know. The game is flawless. Yo, before Big, yo, this is crazy. I was at the bird park, and there's 3 wormholes, like for Necrozma. Every single one of them turned into the wrong raid. 1 Mega, 1 3-star, and 1 1-star. It's like, are we kidding? Absolutely nuts. Guest will be invited? That's a translation. What'd you meant to say? You want an invite, Mason? I think I did send you one. Yo, the translation thing from YouTube is driving me nuts. Check this out. Look at the chat. You see this? So with the translation things, BT Game one says guest will be invited. Some other one. I don't know. Hopefully you can see that with the glare. It's actually crazy. YouTube is trying to translate English sentences into like broken English. I don't know why it does that, but it drives me freaking nuts. BT just found a glitch that was crazy. I said, how are you? I'm good, Big. I'm good, thanks. How about you, man? Yeah, dude, it's a new YouTube thing. So it's like a translation. It thinks that slang, any type of slang phrase, that is like a different language. So it translates it into what it thinks it is in English, and it just makes it broken. It's kind of nuts. Interesting, what's up? I wonder if I type something in Filipino. I can't wrap my head around why they'd make that update, and it only happens for certain streams. Like, it makes me think there's some kind of setting on in my account that like makes it think that I don't speak English properly or something. I'm a dog, so I think. See, that's the other translation too. Dog translates to Hundo from YouTube. You play Swan Up Spotlight Hour. Tane, I did. Yeah, I actually got a shiny. I didn't play it on stream because I was doing some stuff that day. I had like a 4-hour drive, but I got back in time to play, and I ended up getting a shiny, which is cool. Anyway, speaking of shinies, hopefully Necrozma wants to give us a shiny right here. Lord Vader's arrived. What's up, Dirth? Yo, you better brought me a shiny, man. You know the rules. It has to be a shiny or you're banned forever. How was Calm Day? It was pretty good. 59 shinies. I hatched a shiny Togepi randomly as well. Got 2 Hundos, 4 shiny backgrounds, I think. So it was a pretty good day overall. I mean, obviously no Shundo, but what can you do? Durth says, I gotcha, bro. I felt like this one's going to be lucky. This was like a gym we almost walked past because it was doing the gyms under construction glitch. Okay, here we go. Drop a like for some shiny luck. This is a 2072. Yikes. Hanshin, what's up? Well, it could be shiny. This is not a good IV. You want a 2102. 04. Yeah, 2104. And not shiny again. Well, frick. That's fine. There's plenty more of these to go. Also Minchino. Minchino's here too, so that's cool. Fans of Minchino will be psyched. Ratito. Porygon, 1 for Kurton. Where am I going? 8 minutes on that. Those ones are going to hatch. They're on kind of weird timers. They went from all being like on the same timers, kind of like these mini raid hours, to now they're like staggered by 10 to 20 minutes. So if you're in the area, it works out good, but if you're like chasing the area like I am, it's kind of bad. I'm going to fight Mr. Gruntito on the left too, after the next daily Incense spawn. Let's also check for no Hundos. Dialga's on 6 minutes. Callie, we were dying without you. I hope you know that. I literally said it. I was like, I don't know how the daily Incense is going to go. With no Callie here, I'm not sure if we can survive. All right, Grunt. Be Magikarp. Magikarp or Rock? Okay. I guess Steel is acceptable. Maybe it's going to be Beldum. Why can't I get a shiny? 102 raids, no shiny. Wow, man. That's a terrible streak. And Necrozma has always hated me historically, too. Finally got a Hundo, but it took me 541 raids. Like, that's just dumb. Even the shinies this time around have been rough. Are Dialga's gone? No, the Shadow ones are still here. Shadow Dialga's the entire month. I've raided like 4 of them today, I think. Hopefully I'll find some more soon. I want to do those as well. My hair has ruined so many towels. What, with hair dye? Yeah, it's always very disturbing when I pull out a towel that's covered in old hair dye. I'm like, oh my god! Oh, okay, I'm not caught, never mind. It is very, very disheartening to see a towel that is completely red. All right, let's see. This should be my radar? No, 2 away? I don't know, we'll find out. Okay, some stuff, some things. Come on, animations, let's go. No shiny on the Sandy. Ooh, a Fish. It's a White Whisker, 17 CP Fish. Yo, that was an Excadrill. Hold up. Dude, that's a 6 spawn. I like seeing that. Winsler says, Lord Vader, does Emperor Palpatine approve of your internet usage watching live streams? I don't know if he got the okay for that. Drilly? He's a drill billy? Mr. Rock Punchy Man. Oh, okay. Who I pop at the gym here? Should I ruin their theme? You know what? I just like putting him because he's chill. Yeah, look at him. He's like, yeah, everything's going to be okay. Just keep on doing the hula dance. Dirth says, yeah, he does. I got a 98 Shadow Dialga. Should I purify? AJ, I don't know, man. I might keep that. Because, dude, Dialga's really good in the Shadow form. See if you get another one that's still purifiable, like a worse one, and then purify that. Because, yo, Dialga's around to the end of the month. And Monkey Guy. That's kind of a cool spawn. I missed the research day for that. I should have got a Shundo. It just wasn't meant to be. I'm about to pass Mr. Nadernaut. Fancy seeing him here. What are you doing here?
Hey, this is when I come out.
This is when you come out?
You're supposed to be out here while later.
These are when the Nates spawn? Oh my god. I had to double check my eyes there. Angry Man, thanks for the sub. Appreciate that. Okay, I can probably make it to at least one of those Necrozmas before they despawn, depending on how long it takes me at the light here, I guess. Hey, John, what's up, dude? I guess this is the time that Nate usually grinds. He's a morning grinder. He went the other way, though. He's got some stuff he's got to do. He's got an awful lot of Nate stuff to catch up on. Catch grass types and power up. We're going to dump. Dialga over there, sick. Yo, we have lots of other Necrozma, so it's not a big deal if we miss it, but if this light doesn't change, I'm gonna miss this one. Oh, wild Nate or not? I literally like double checked. I was like, does that guy just look like Nate or is that him? Nate doing Nate things. Unfortunately, that is the truth. He's always just obsessed with doing Nate stuff. Yo, this light could not be taking longer. I could remote it, but I think we'll just make it. Gonna spend some time in nature. Okay, it's gonna change, we're good. Oh yeah, I can check my buddy in the meantime. He does have full hearts, so I'm gonna switch to Gyarados. Might as well get Gary rocking in some raids. Also, I think this guy might be getting kind of close to buddy level 3 at least. Hanshin, what's up, man? Well, let's just give him a quick poffin for now. The Gare Bear. Gary Berry. He doesn't like that name. That's like very Berry. He doesn't like that name. He is either the Gare Bear or Gyarados, the regular. Saw a Moltres in 10-minute span. 2 Moltres in 10-minute span? Yeah, you found some good bird spots, man. Sounds awfully birdy in that area. Okay, we got this. I was worried before, but as long as you guys can snipe this one quick, we should get there in time. Has 2 minutes and 44 seconds. Make sure we give this guy a scratch, take his photo, all the fixins. Oh, Smeargle. Yo, that would be sick. Also, how did I not get a Smeargle from taking a photo of Sceptile before? Come on. Not shiny in a 192. This thing's further away than I thought. What's your buddy level? He's almost there. I've been slowly working on this guy. It's the Los Angeles background Gyarados from Kalos Tour. I think I'm gonna bottle cap him. One more spawn, then Necrozma time. Come on. Imagine a bird. Or no spawn at all, I guess. Dude, spawn. What are we doing? And it's Meowth. We just waited all that time for a cat. A not even shiny boosted anymore cat. Alright, let's hop in. We should have, I think, 3 Necrozmas. Looks like 3 Necrozmas and then a Dialga. And I gotta find one more grunt in the meantime, too. Finish off my radar. You're blessing me with a lock? Okay, man, I'll take it. I added myself in Pokemon GO. See you later, got the night shift. Hey, sounds good, man. Have a good rest of your day. I guess night, Fanta. I heard Mega Mewtwo's coming for Global. How many? It should be the whole time, Dirt. So you know how, like, for Global Kalos Tour, the in-person event, you only got Dragonite, the Megas, for, like, the end of the event, but they were spawning all day. I think that Mega Mewtwo's going to spawn all day for Global. I think it's going to be X one day and Y the next day. So again, you could debate the Global Go Fest might be like a little bit better for especially Mewtwo rating than in-person was. Oh yeah. Get him in there. There we go. There's a bird I can hear like cawing in the distance. Kind of sounds like a monkey. Will he do it again if I'm quiet? You hear that? I don't know if you guys can hear that. He sounds like a monkey a little bit. I really hope the mic picked it up. Sounds kind of like he's laughing at me. You wanted the shirt with the bear on it? I did, yes. Get Gyarados to beat him up? There's a bird at my park that sounds like a cat. It freaks me out. Kristen, I saw the craziest thing. So, like, it seems like our bird feeder always has blue jays and chipmunks at it. And when there's chipmunks there, the blue jays want to come in and eat stuff, and they make like an eagle sound when they swoop in. Like they make like a big bird sound to try to scare off predators. So it's like a little blue jay going, ah! They literally do that. It's crazy. And you look over, you're like, yo, what kind of noise did you just make? 4,000 CP, you're shiny. Hey, thanks for the sub. Callie says, yeah, it's exactly that. That's exactly the noise he's making. Blue jays are savages. I feel bad for the chipmunks, man. The chipmunks are just trying to live their life, you know, eat a bunch of nuts and stuff. And the blue jays aren't having it. Even Lord Vader plays Pokemon Go. Bird feeder equals unk status. Yeah, what's wrong with liking animals, man? I've always loved animals. They gotta eat too. Ismail, what's up? You just in time for hopefully a Shundo Necrozma. We're gonna find out. Sounds familiar. Blue jays will fight people, they don't care. You'd think they'd be a little bit more shy for being like the only blue thing in nature. We get a 2040 stink. My bird feeder is cool, says Garlic. It is kind of cool. It has like a camera on it, so when a bird comes by, it takes a photo and it sends it to your phone. And you can be like, oh, look at this bird. It is very unk now that I say it. Also, come on, not shiny. Looking at pictures of birds might be the most unk thing about me. Cats are, wait, cat birds are a thing? Maybe. I never heard about cat birds before. Look at my guy. He's the fastest guy in the West. Streaming early. Yeah, it's Father's Day. I wanted to go see my dad later. Do some dad stuff. Because, of course, being the day for dads and all. So I still wanted to get a stream in. I mean, a regular person might have just taken a day off, but I'm not a regular person in a lot of ways. Especially when it comes to my Wiglet. But let's hop in on this one. Catbirds do live up to their name. BT Senior. He's, I don't think we're very alike in a lot of ways. I would love to see his reaction to this game. I should make a video of him playing this game, and he would just rage out and break the phone in half. Emperor's too busy playing solitaire. Dallas says, good point. BT Senior Wiglet. He would be so angry, says Garlic. He wouldn't know if he's coming or going. Winslow says, sup, uncle? Especially when it comes to my Wiglet. Does Papa BT play Pokemon? No, he does not. He would, oh wait, I read it up. No, hold on, I'm coming back. Jordan, I did you dirty, man. I'll send you an invite back. I did not mean to hit that. No one was lobbying this, and I tried to hit the invite. My bad. Hey, Dolby, what's up, dude? You want an invite? Hey, see ya, Pace. Have a good Father's Day, man. Yo, I hope Jordan is here to know that I didn't just do him dirty. I just sent him into a ready-to raid by himself by accident. Jordan got shafted. I think he'll know. Yeah, there he is. Okay, good. I literally hit the wrong button. I'm like, oh, no. Angel, what's up? That was definitely a dirty deed right there. Jordan's here? Okay, good. Okay. I literally hit the wrong button and just had a full panic. It's fine when people are here, but when people aren't here, I'm like, oh, they're going to think that I pulled a greasy one. Your birthday is July 14th, coming up soon. Happy early birthday. Yeah, that would be a viral video idea I should do. Film my dad looking at Pokemon Go. He'd be like, what the hell are these? Why is there all kinds of Chinese animals running around? I don't think he would say that, but he would not understand what's happening. So Angel, we do have a Discord if you want to hop in. The Discord is free. !Discord will drop the link for it, and you can add friends and stuff there. You try to make a Father's Day poster from AI, but it's so annoying. What do you mean, like to give to your dad? He's from Texas, says Kristen. No, he's definitely not. He's definitely not from Texas. You hate the word Musk? Like as in like the guy's last name, or Musk as in like a textured smell type deal? AI keeps changing our facial features. I was gonna say, AI is terrible, man. AI is so bad. There will be times, like I've tried to like have it assist stuff sometimes, like where I'll have like an edit looking great and I want like one color changed and it just is whack. Like, I don't know. I feel like there's probably some people that have like some space age AI that's good, but regular like open source AI is trash, man. It gave you a facelift, Tiger? How do I join? You click the link, man. Where it says Discord, you click that. It says, do you want to join? You say yes. You just read all the steps. Pretty easy to do. You're not gonna like 2 of the 3 perfumes I bought yesterday. They called Musk. I bought my dad a watch. Best I could think of. That's pretty sick. That's a pretty good gift, man. I feel like the worst part about being a dad on Father's Day is everyone's like, hey dad, I bought you a tie. And you'd be like, oh great, you know, perfect. When really all dads want is like a new smoker, some beers, a new truck. I don't know. That's like dad stuff, right? All right, let's see what we got. Make sure you drop a like for some shiny luck. Any new Shundo since Salamence? Oh, Julian, yeah, lots. I probably doubled my Shundo since then. That was a while ago. Right, some stuff, some things. And not shiny. Thanks, son, I work from home, you jerk. You know what the worst was when I was a kid? Is getting a book for Christmas. Oh, man. My grandparents would give me a book for Christmas. I'm like, you're rich, you jerk. Don't give me a book, man. Give me something cool. Like, you look forward to Christmas all year long. You don't want to get a book. When you're an 8-year-old wide-eyed BT, you do not need to be having a book that's wrapped in a fancy bag or box or whatever. And Cranidos, nice. All right, well, let's do this. We'll go do Dialga, walk out the rest of our daily incense. I got socks for Christmas and a clock. Yo, socks though, as you become more of an unk, you appreciate those. I feel like most of being an adult male is just waiting until someone buys you socks. I look at my socks every day and I'm like, all right, come on, boys. Only 4 more months until Christmas. That's literally how it is. But when I was a kid, getting socks was a slap in the face. I would low-key like socks for Christmas. Yo, Winslow's becoming an unk. Julian says, no way. I have to see that. I don't watch the streams really often. Yeah, so these are my Shundos now. Good to see you again. So yeah, since, I guess we haven't doubled it, but since Salamence, we got Ho-Oh, Garchomp, Groudon, the Mewtwo. Wait, that's not in order. That's in order. Yeah, so since the Salamence, we got Groudon, Drowsy, Ho-Oh, Garchomp, the Regigigas, Cresselia, and then most recently Mewtwo. Been lots of Shundos in the last year. Well, I wouldn't say lots, but a fair amount. Luna says meow, what's up? What's up, Pika Man? I like socks when I get it. I'm just a baby, not an unk. Lewis, thanks for the sub, man. Apparently I got bit by a spider in my sleep. That's the worst. Spider bites are gross, too. Every now and then I'll discover one of those on me, and yeah, they do not look pretty. Or feel pretty. I can hear a crazy guy yelling in the distance. It almost sounded fake. It sounded like a bunch of reverb. That's crazy. Congrats, man. Thanks, dude. It's so itchy, says Olivia. The worst thing is, too, is the more you itch it, the worse it becomes. Spider-Man powers, I have found it to be the opposite. We can hear it, too, says Winslow. You could hear that? He's not doing it now. Okay, he's not doing it anymore. He must have found what he was looking for. He literally was just going off. He's like a few blocks over. I could hear him go, ah, ah. which is just incoherent. I'm not too sure if... Oh, he's doing it again. Yeah, he's pretty far away, though, from what I could hear. Catching crabs is not too good. I thankfully wouldn't know. I've never been crab fishing before, we'll say. And NAS Football, what's up? Mega Vulgaris, I could have, yeah. You know what? While we walk him around, sure. I'll do that after. I'm trying to work on max level Mega with him anyways, if he's going to be a best buddy, so we could do that while we walk him around. Not anymore. We could hear yelling a while ago. Oh, you could? Okay. The free version of AI is not good for image generation. I feel like I said, man, I'm not a huge fan of AI in general. I know it's the future and stuff, whatever. But I feel like open source AI, like, yeah, like you said, free stuff is not good. I feel like the only, like, convincing AI is, like, those dudes that build, like, supercomputers to use it and stuff. Which, again, like, 99% of the population is probably not going to be doing that. Not yet. Yo, Marvin, what's up, man? The Dratini AI. Alva, what's up, dude? Happy Father's Day to all the dads, indeed. Especially most of which Mr. Reese. Let's see what we got. 2104 is the Hundo. 2059. Yo, we're getting slam dunked on right now. I don't know anything about basketball, by the way. Three-pointer dunk, perhaps? That's what it is. We're getting three-pointer dunked on. Nailed it. I'm a basketball guy now. And not shiny. Well, frick. Necrozma's like, yeah, this is for the whole three-pointer dunk thing. I'm gonna have to be not shiny after that. Oh, weather just changed. We do have cloudy now. That's gonna be a little bit better for trying to find Zapdos specifically. Also, yeah, let's mega that Gary. That was kind of a good call. Might as well go in and do that. And our balloon is here. Is going to finish our rocket radar. So maybe I'll fight that quick as well. What's a bucket ball? I don't know what a bucket ball is. Sounds fun, though. Kristen with the gifted. That goes to Vincent. If you're in the house, Vincent, please say thanks to Kurton. You don't got to do that, Kristen, but I do appreciate it. Callie says Kristen. Oh, I'm going to get copyrighted. I better walk a block. Seriously, thanks for always doing that. Ooh, Shuckle, okay. Shucky Cheese would be a nice one to get. I saw that Pets got this. It was like the first week after this released as a Shiny Shadow eligible Pokemon. I'm one of those math nerds who use a paid AI in Chinese agents. What's that? What do you mean, like some kind of program? How many Shinies yesterday? 59. 59 Frigibax. But yo, Curtin, thanks again. I always feel bad when you do that. Anything nice today? I got my first ever shiny Hisuian Decidueye, which is like random, but I didn't have one. So, I mean, new shiny's a plus, right? Gas Bikes, thanks for the sub. Appreciate that. We're going to a Shadow Dialga raid next. I just want to get my radar. Maybe get a blue Shuckle. I'm not even like exaggerating. If this Shuckle is blue, I will be so happy. It's one of my top shiny Shadow chases at the moment. What's up, Dawn? Not shiny in a 75 CP is probably terrible. Shuckle admittedly has a very low CP always, but I don't think that was a very good one. Yeah, I'm guessing like 100 might be the hundo for that. W, new sub indeed. Okay, Rocket Radar, you're a little bit late. A little bit late to the party. Oh, okay. That looks pretty nice. I'll probably just fight whatever the next leader is that we find. Whatever's on the way over to Dialga. You found Bro at Calm Day? Was it Bro Calm Day? Gulping is gulping the luck. Let me check again for some hundos. Looks like no hundos yet. Very rude. Thought that was supposed to be a rocket leader, no? Dude, we just checked. Ah, they're further up. That makes more sense. A weirdly shaped radar. You know what? It's doing the best it can, Winsler, okay? He's just trying to live his life. I'm really excited for those lucky trays today, man. I shouldn't be. I should be used to not getting Schlundos after 574 lucky trades. Not getting a Schlundo. But the possibility, man, makes me very excited. Like, they would be ultimate Shundos to have. There's Mr. Clifton. Let me see what the next one up is first. I don't know if I feel like battling Cliff right now. I'm not really speaking to him at the moment. The peak English by me, it was pretty good. I would say it's a top tier English. You're gonna lurk in the stream? Sounds good, Marvin. Oh, Sierra's there. You know what we gotta do. We gotta smash Sierra, I think. Like, Cliff, you know, Cliff's around any time, but one more spawn and then it's smash time. Kristen stole your what, Crimson? Also, hi, BT, how you been? How is that even possible? How do I get Ditto? Exclamation mark Ditto will show you what the possible disguises are. Caterpie, thanks for the sub, man. You're a freaking legend. I hope you know that. What do you mean by that? Well, I was saying before, when you see Cliff, you beat him up. When you see Arlo, you submit him. And when you see Sierra, you smash. And I said what I said. There's no other way around it. And realize what I'm telling you is not an opinion, but rather a universal truth. Also, we need one more of these. I want to keep one as the Duskull, but I really want the Dust Noir. I only have one so far, so it's kind of a great conundrum. We smash Sierra, we do. Yo, look at how nice this is. Hold on. They've been putting in like flowers and stuff. Are these weeds? I don't know. They've been putting in stuff in like these ugly areas, and it makes it so much nicer, man. Usually it just smells like homeless guy pee here. So now it smells like homeless guy pee, but there's plants. You know, it's kind of nice. What do you mean by smash? We already went over it. It's exactly what it sounds like. Also, is there echo under here? A little bit. It's fine. Sierra ate my chicken wings. She always does that, I know. I'm like, yo, Sierra, you want any fries? She's like, no, I'm good. And then she eats all of mine, you know? It's like every time. So the key is you just order extra fries because like Sierra's gonna eat half them anyways. How do you submit Arlo? So when he's not looking, you grab his head and his arm and put it behind his head until he cries. Until he taps, we call it in the wrestling world. Because I feel like Arlo would be not a very hard guy to battle in real life. And in the back is the Steelix. You know, that's ruin his life. You're not gonna like what I'm gonna do. Sierra getting passed around more than dollar bills? Yeah, she really is. I know. I've had Reese and Jay Dukes call me and they're like, hey man, like, do you mind if I take Sierra out tonight? I'm like, yeah, it's fine. You know, we're pretty much done anyways. But I do appreciate them asking. Arlo's a guy, apparently. What about Cliff? Oh, you beat him up. You have an arm wrestling match with him and then chug a bunch of beers and stuff after. You have a complete bro down with him. All right, Sierra, come on. That was not worth our time. That was not good. Fans of non-shinies will be psyched. Everyone else, not so much. The good news is, though, there is Dialga here. So we have a chance for redemption. Also, how are they still doing construction up here? It's like they don't care that I need to walk down this street. They're like, we want to construct stuff. You thought Arlo was a girl? I always did too, and then people yelled at me. I always thought Arlo was a weird-looking girl too, and then you guys were like, yo, Arlo's a guy. And I was like, ha, that's debatable. But apparently he is. Cliff would cosplay Buzzwole. Yeah, Buzzwole I think is a little bit more buff than Cliff. Especially, man, like, look at Cliff right here. Gyarados, can you get out of the way? You can kind of see, he's got these weird legs on him. He's like a sausage. He's like stuffed into that tight suit. I don't know. I feel like he just looks awfully weird. Can you give me tips? Wait, you gave me tips yesterday. I want to say thanks, says Pax. Hey, no worries, man. No worries at all. I always try to do my best to advise people if I can help anyways. Arlo has mommy issues? You guys got to be nice to Arlo, man. He's got enough going on. Arlo has to wake up every day and look at himself in the mirror. You know, he has to be Arlo. And I don't wish that on anyone. You know, there's nobody that should wake up having to be Arlo every day. If you want to jump in on this raid, do your thing. I swear I'm sober. Winslow, Winslow. I'm calling you Winslow now. Isn't that a guy from an Unk show from back in the day, Mr. Winslow? Yo, you just got a new name, just like that. You sent me a Pori for 9 minutes because you're the best. And don't ever forget it. I kind of like this. I like the crude drawing they have here. That's nice. There's just him dropping a deuce. I like how there's like a QR scan for it too. If you wanted to walk by and be like, oh, I want to learn more about dog poops, but where can I find information? Well, you can scan that code and then you can find out about dog poops. That's amazing. Who's gonna scan that? Literally, who's walking by and they're like, yeah, I should get informed. I ought to learn some more. Cliff is a muscle mommy on the weekends, according to Sierra. A muscle mommy. But he's... I don't know if it can mean that, can it? There we go, 6 of us going in. This thing has to shine. Help me keep my spirits up, went from 10 to 29. I'm so grateful BT has added youch to his vocabulary. Yo, Harry, you didn't send me a voice recording last night, bud. I literally went and looked. It was like 11:30 at night, and I went to the Discord, and I saw some unforgettable things from Coach. But what I did not see was a voice chat from Harry. So, yo, you got to work on that, man. I'll give you the rest of today, but you said you would do that. Harry's in trouble, he is. Harry's in big trubs. Big trebbies. Trebbies. One of those guys that says that. Harry's laughing. I'm not kidding at all, man. Harry's like, oh, you can't say my accent. You'd never be able to talk like I am. And then he wouldn't show me what his accent sounds like, so I can't mimic it. So I just have to speculate for now. Some vocal practice. I can't send voice notes, can you? Oh, Harry, you can. You definitely can, my friend. Go to a DM. I'll accept it. If it's you, I'll accept it for sure. Go to a DM. Send me what your voice sounds like. Just say something like typical that you'd say in Britain, like, I don't know, the tea's too hot for drinking or something. Something like that. Harry has a Cockney accent. He might. Dialga. What do we got? 2234. Yikes. I have a Cockney accent. Yes. Harry, I need to hear it, bud. Dude, I would love that. You need to load me up with firepower to roast you on the streams. Make 20 accounts impersonating. And not a shiny one, because why would it be? Say bottle of water, Harry. Yeah, say all the stuff. Harry, I want you to Google most common British phrases and then just rhyme them off back to back to back. I am going to buy some storage. But we are going to get rid of some mons too. I think I have like 300 I could dump from Comday, but I forgot to do it last night. Was insanely busy. I lied, just so you know, says Clash. Well, about the shiny, I can tell now. Dialga literally just ran out. Let me accept this one from Kurton. Wait, is that the wrong one? No. Wait. That one. Yeah, that's the one I want. I couldn't see because of the sun. I don't know if I'm going to extend it or not. Gotta keep an eye on the time, because I did tell me dad that I'd see him for his day of father celebrating. It's an interesting thing that we celebrate days like that. Father's Day, Mother's Day, Grandfather's Day as well. Should be one. I'll give her a go, I guess. Harry, you'd be such a legend. You better do that. Really, like, accentuate it too. Don't try to sound like some typical American guy, Harry. I wanna listen to it and be shocked. You know what, Harry? I might even, if it's that good, maybe we'll record it for a video. Hearing a Welsh guy's accent for the first time could be a pretty good video. I want to drink battery acid. You saw a homeless guy pee his pants? You know what, man? If I was homeless, I would do that too. I secretly want to do that all the time. But society's norms have made me think it's not okay to pee myself, you know? I'll get judged. My friends won't like me anymore. I won't be allowed in stores. But if I had nothing to lose, I would be peeing my pants all the time. You're cutting out the middleman, right? You don't have to wait to find a washroom. You could just be on the go, hands-free peeing. I definitely would do that. Pack says, what? Oh, you heard me. I said if I was a homeless guy. I haven't quite reached that level in my life yet. So when I get there, then I'll do it. Cranidos is not shiny. That one's terrible. Need it on a member stream. Harry says, it's not funny. I've got school. Is that from like a meme or something? Yo, Harry, you got to send it over, man. Yo, you should send it over, and I should... if you send it on this stream, man, I'll pull it up. How about that, Harry? Harry's got a lot of pressure on him now. I'm picturing Harry doing like 5 or 10 different takes of this, picking which one to send. Don't make it anything special, though. Just like your run-of-the-mill thing. AJ says it's a meme. That's what I thought. Harry says, oh, Lord. Just send me... Just talk normal, man. Like I am right now, but like in your voice. Talk about whatever you like to talk about. Crumpets and Wimbledon and, you know, different brands of tea that you like. And footy, which I'm assuming is soccer, you guys call it. All that stuff. You know, just make it natural, Harry. I want to hear it straight from the horse's mouth. We're waiting, Harry. You have the most basic American accent, says Callie. I was kind of expecting an awesome accent out of you, too. Footy is Filipino for real? I think I heard an Australian guy say that once. Satoddle. We're going to go do the other Dialga up this way. From a battle quest, you got a shiny Furret. Oh, that's sick. Oh, the Go Battle League seasonal research or whatever it is. Evolve a Pokemon. Let's evolve Slugmaballs into an older version of Sluggy B. Harry, did you send it yet? Harry's got the ultimate pressure on him, man. The world is going to hear what Harry sounds like. I'm just kidding, man. If you don't want me to show it on stream, I won't. But I definitely will listen to it in private, and I will make fun of you relentlessly for it. So just know that. Just know that going into it. Was that a Croconaw? It is. That's cool. I like that spawn. Slugma Balls. Yeah, first name Slugma, last name Balls. He got a lot of flack for it in high school, but he's getting past it now. You know, as he gets older, things get better. These things tend to do that. 2 checks. Number 1 is a, pretty good Eevee. You want a 459 for Eevee. Yo, Loop, what's up, man? My boy's Evolution. I don't know about you, Saturo. I don't like Croconaws much. And the Fish. Like, Croconaw kind of looks like he'd be like a caveman wrestler. Like, he has like that weird like leotard that he wears. Look at the love for Mr. Loop. Loop, there it is. You're saving your coins? What, for the Road to Legends event? Dialga's there? Okay. We can go make that. We can get lots of time. Really hope I see a bird in between now and the end of the stream, though. Like, to be fair, we only did 2 hours yesterday of bird hunting. I've only been hunting them for 2 hours today, too. Sometimes they do take a while. I've had sometimes where it's like upwards of 3-4 hours to find one. Road to bankruptcy event? Yeah, pretty much. I mean, that actually is very accurate. This game has been very good at separating people from their money. A tiny Fish. Yo, that would have been an awesome shiny. Harry updates, he's working on it. Harry's taking 1,000 takes right now in the washroom. He wants to get it just right. He's listening back to them. He's got to get it just right so he doesn't let us down. Road to getting homeless. I don't think it should be that hard. Ooh, Lapras. That would have been sick. Lapras used to be a perma-boosted Mon too, way back in the day, 1,000 years ago. When are we doing raids? I've been doing raids all day, man, and I'm walking to one right now. But yeah, I kind of just do them as I feel like. Not really on demand or to please anyone, of course. Get a 98 Shadow Dialga from that. Oh, from the last raid? Nice. Dude, that's sick. There's the Porygon. I'm going to hop in that. Let me get this Fish spawn first. Yo, a lot of White Whisker Fish. That's quite a few of these guys. He's been doing them all morning. I was going to say, people come in here for like literally 1 second and they're like, yo, why is no raids? Like, I've literally been raiding the entire morning. Attention spans are just shot these days, man. No one has any patience. It's been sent, says Harry. Oh, no way. Yo, Heralde actually sent it. I don't know if it'll play with sound for you guys. I'm going to try, though. Yo, we're going to hear what Harry sounds like after this. I'm going to pull up Discord and we're going to... Oh, I'm so excited, Harry. He sent it, yes. I have my Hundo Dialga. Harry, you legend. Yo, show some love for Harry. That takes some balls to do what he just did. So show some love for Harry. Regardless, I just hope it's not going to be a letdown. I hope it's not going to be like, hi, my name's Harry. I like finances and American stuff. I hope it's going to be like the most exotic accent ever. W. Harry, he made my day. I just hope that it like, because I'm not sure how it's going to work. If it plays out of my phone speaker, I wonder if you guys will be able to like hear it properly or not. Or it might be like over the top loud for you guys. I have no idea. But in the meantime, let's see what we got. 11:19 I don't think is too good. Harry, we love you. Need to hear this before I sleep. I'm gonna pull it up right after this. There's a bird spot here and I don't want to miss the bird. Okay, some stuff, some things. Come on. So sick of rating those, man. So sick of it. Let me check Whismer. Okay, one sec, guys. I hope this doesn't lag the stream. I'm gonna pull up Harry's, we're pulling up Harry's voice, man. Sometimes when I go to Discord, it messes things up. So I hope it doesn't do that. If it does, I'll fix it. Okay. Yo, I hope this plays for you guys. Listen, let me know if you can hear this or not. I'm gonna turn my phone volume down a bit.
Okay, I'm gonna keep it short and sweet. This is...
Dude, I can't hear it. Can you guys hear it?
For all the people who have been wanting to know. What is this?
Yo, I can't hear it. I hope you guys can hear this.
Yeah, nothing.
Let me know if you guys can hear that or not.
Probably some people were...
Oh, I'm so upset. Okay, hold on. I have an idea. I can hear it back through my chat phone, I think. Hold on. Let me go back. You can hear this or not. So I hope it doesn't do that. If it does, I'll fix it. Okay, I'm listening now. Okay. Yo, I hope this plays for you guys. Listen, let me know if you can hear this or not. I'm gonna turn my phone volume down a bit.
Okay, I'm gonna keep it short and sweet. This is...
Dude, I can't hear it. Okay, I'm gonna keep this short and sweet. Dude, Harry, you're the best for doing that. I gotta have a proper listen to that later. Harry, it's a very proper accent. It's a, yo, you know, that's weird that it wouldn't play for me, guy, for me out of my phone, but it would play for you. W. Harry, it's so quiet though. Yo, that's awesome. I gotta really dissect that later. Harry, I love your voice. Okay, I'm gonna keep this short and sweet, I am. Dude, I thought it would be a lot more different than the English accent. It definitely is a little bit. Where did I walk back into? That was Harry's voice. I'm gonna memorize what he just said and then monologue that tomorrow. Sending it in the members chat. I don't know if Harry wants that or not. There's a rainbow in the background too, which is kind of nice. Not sure if that means it's gonna rain soon. Okay, let's go do Dialga in the meantime. Yo, Harry, you're a legend for that. I want you to know you're an absolute legend. Yeah, I don't know why it was so quiet. It's probably because it's like trying to process through like the stream and stuff, I guess. Low-key, Harry sounds like a prince. He does. I was gonna say, it's very proper. I was picturing more like on the Cockney end of stuff. Okay, we're gonna get copyrighted for sure now. So, do you like loud sentences? I was picturing it to be a lot more of a loose accent. It gotta be easier to understand than the valleys. Yeah, that, if I didn't know any better, I would think that was like an English accent. I love loud sentences. We're gonna get stuck at the light beside that guy in a sec here again. Dude is loving the chili peppers. And not for nothing, sick band, big respect to the peps. Let me extend this a little bit again. I gotta keep an eye on the time though. So I do gotta see me dad at some point today. Oh, I do, Harry. No, I'll work on it, Harry. I'll perfect it. I'll get back to you. Also, is that a different Porygon that was coming up? I think I missed the one, didn't I? There was another one that was coming up. But I didn't RSVP it in time. Sprigatito. Send it in members chat, do God's work. I'll leave that to Harry. If he wants to send it there, then he can. If not, then I'll do a proper review of it on like a member stream one time. Fido's cool. Does it have the option to do that? Oh, in members chat? I'm not sure. Yo, Harry, if not, if you are cool with that, I'll share it there then. Either way, we'll talk about it. I just appreciate you doing that. That was hilarious. Isn't it funny how, like, people can just be talking normal, but if it's a different accent to yours, it just seems weird? Not weird, but, like, exotic or interesting. It's like Australian dudes. They just say regular things, but it sounds like magic when they say regular stuff. You can forward the message? That's fine with me, says Harry? Okay. Yo, I know what I'm doing tonight in the members chat. When I get home from my dad's later, I am 100% doing that. I might have to get like a proper video, well, a proper upload of it. If you want to hop in on Dialga, let me know. That is the next one up, and hopefully we find a Birdito on our way. Mr. Muna. I'll keep an eye out. Dude, speaking about keeping an eye out, I'm going to post those 2 other trades later today. When I do them anyways. The next upload that comes out won't be a trade, but the 2 after that will be. Really hope one of those is a Shundo, man. Ooh, what's that over there? What was that, a horsey? It's a Golett, okay. Majestic Canadian voices. I mean, Harry's is, I don't know. It's a lot better of a voice than I thought it would be. Not that I thought Harry would have a bad voice. I just didn't picture it to be so royal sounding. Harry sounds like what? Alright, let's hop in. Well, let's do it. The time is now. Can I see shiny Decidueye? Yeah, sure. Well, I can pull him up here, kind of. This guy. Wait, did I just see... Hold on. Yo, we got a Nundo Pidgey. Oh, sick, okay. Nundo 101. Awesome. I mean, what's the car? I don't know, it smells like a lawnmower though. It smells like a lot of gas coming out of it. The one that was beside me, if you mean? It was very loud and very stinky, that's all I know. Okay, let's also check for Hundos while we're here. No Hundos, but another Nundo's crazy. Make sure to favorite after the raid. Yeah, no, 100%. Those are so easy to get rid of. I literally didn't even notice until we were in this lobby. 6 of 9 ready, nice. Look at Mr. Hundo Heralde in there. Oh, I'm having a raid. I'll make this short and sweet. I'm just gonna hop in and do a couple of Dialga raids, I am. Just to have a couple of them. I don't know, that sounded more Australian or something. I gotta work on it, Harry. It was loud. Not Jelly of the Nundo, not at all. I mean, it's only a Pidgeotto, but it's still kind of nice. We'll take any Nundos we can get. Miko says, what? Ready up for the raids. 2 people. Good morning, says Finley. What's up? Yo, if you guys haven't already, make sure you like today's live stream. And obviously, if you're brand new, subscribe to the channel. We're on the road to 70K subs. Getting close. Should try the Chicago accent. I didn't hear too many people have it there, though. I've heard that accent a lot on, like TV shows and stuff, man. But I didn't actually hear it while I was there. I would say, like, maybe a couple people when we're at the pizza place. See ya, Saturo. Have a good day, man. But yeah, I didn't really hear too many, like, Chicago accents. By contrast, when I was in New York, oh my goodness. I heard so many New York-sounding people in New York, it was like I was on a TV show. Literally construction worker guys. One of them literally said that he was walking here. He was trying to, like, move a bunch of stuff, like construction gear, and a guy got in his way on a bike, and he literally said he's walking here. New York. We were at, like, a pizza place, and there was a homeless guy messing around. The owner was like, yo, what are you doing? Get out of here, you stupid. Literally said that to this guy. It was awesome. We got a 22-11, not very good. Try saying Chicago. Chicago. What's Groudon doing to the Lucario? You don't want to know. Groudon's getting his freak on. There's people just spectating me in a car beside me, I just realized too, and not shiny. It's funny when you mention, like, oh, I can see you, they looked away, but they were having a full glare. They were checking out your boys' buns. They are buns of steel, to be fair. There it is, you did it. I didn't hear people that sounded like that, though. Not very many people. Like, most of, like, the Uber drivers and stuff that we heard talking, I don't think were actually from Chicago. They're from other places. You've done 59, not a single shiny for Snowy Fox. Really? Yeah, they can be tough, man. Shiny rate for me has been really rough on Necrozma, too. I picked up a couple along the way, but it hasn't been very good. That's odd. I mean, it just depends where you go, right? I'm sure. Like, it's kind of like if you come to Canada, you might hear some guy that's like, oh, hey, bud, how's she going, right? Or you might hear just someone that sounds like they haven't been kicked by a horse, like someone who's normal. It just really depends. Hopefully we get a freaking bird. We got very limited time left to try to catch a bird. Callie, what is that? What did you send me? You're the best. You're the best no one ever was. Or at least second best, because, you know, I got to be up there, too. We got a hair-filled hot dog. Cubone. I'm very pumped that's a Porygon, though. That thing has to shine for us. It's the shine or it's the money-back guarantee. Imagine if they did that. If you didn't get a shiny off, like, 50 raids, you got, like, your money back for them. That would never, ever happen, but it would be sick. You sent it to Kristen, too? I think Kristen really would appreciate that. Because she needs 5 of them. You know, having 4 wasn't enough. I can't believe she has 4. That's crazy. So awesome, though. What else is up this way? That Necrozma's going to end. Might as well try to catch this guy. Yeah, Kristen got her 4th yesterday. I didn't know at the time. And then Garlic came in and told us on the stream. But yeah, because Kristen was out doing some stuff yesterday. She joined a remote and got another one. I need 6 for a whole lobby. Imagine having a full team of shiny Shadow Porygons. I know you like Pori the best, but like, are you going to evolve and get the whole like line, or are they going to stay all Porygons? But that is a damn dynasty to have that many. Huge Cubone. Mr. Ant-Man. Did I catch Dialga? Yeah, I did. Nice. Kez says I caught a Hundo Rock and Roll in the wild. That's pretty sick. Oh, also, speaking of Nundos, let's star that guy. Rock and Roll is awesome, especially for the Gigalith. I love that Pokemon. Imagine if he shined. Imagine a Shundo Rock and Rolla. Yo, Patty, what's up? Nice to see you while I'm eating something. From Argentina. How's your day going? Also, what are you having to eat? I feel like I could go for something to eat kind of soon. We've just been looking for some birds, doing some raids. Unfortunately, all the raids didn't really pay off so far, except for the Hisuian Decidueye raid, which is very bizarre. That's the raid with the worst odds today was the only one that shined so far. Very, very interesting. You know what? Let's actually go this way. I'm thinking bird spots-wise, probably smarter to go up this way. I'm changing my mind. Double check for Hundos again. But yeah, Decidueye didn't get a chance to properly show up before. It's my first one, the Hisuian. So I got a bunch of these from Com Day, but there was a raid day for this about like 2 years ago, and I actually didn't get a shiny for like 50 raids. Me and Garlic were driving around, and it was like just ridiculous. I couldn't pull it. Rip and Dak, thanks for the subs, man. Appreciate that. Mr. Makahita. Also, yesterday was so good for the dust. I maxed out 2 Pokemon in the last couple days, which is like the better part of 1,000,000 dust. We made it all back and more. Loop with 96%. The 96er. This gives us a non-red Cranidos, because none of them are ever red. You excited to mega your Shundo Mewtwo? I can't wait. Yeah, he is best buddies now, too. Whoa, Metacham. That's a cool shiny as well. Oh, the Chungus. Dude, I know some people weren't here for it. Later today, me and Banzuki are lucky swapping these. I will post it as a short, probably tonight. Won't be the next video that comes out, but the one tonight should be this trade. And I have a lucky trade with Garlic, too. So there's 2 very, very big trades. I am very, very pumped about those. Finished off the quest to claim shiny Diancie yesterday. How was it? Was it good? Why do you throw the ball then flee? It's called the quick catch. So it allows you to catch Pokemon way faster. If you want to know how to do it, I have a video on the channel. showing how the hand motion looks and stuff. But it is the best technique in the game, man, because I can constantly be looking at the map, but still encountering and catching Pokemon quickly. But yeah, it's kind of like an Easter egg of the game. They don't really teach you how to do this, which is the reason I made the video. Clone Pikas are on the list too. Man, Clone Pika would be cool. I really want the Clone Zard. I don't really know anyone that kept any though. Everyone thought they'd come back and be shiny eligible, and I guess they just never did. This corner is a good bird spot. What did I see? Oh, it's a Fanfi. I saw the color at first. I thought that could be a Kuno for a sec. Big question, which Mewtwo will it be? Only one right answer. Well, I think I'll be able to actually get energy to do it as both. So, for usability wise, the Y is much better, but I like the look of Mega Mewtwo X. So, I hope I can get energy and do both. Also, looks like the IV bars are back to being normal again, right? They look like they're a little bit thicker than they were the last day. So yeah, I hope I can get Mega Energy and use it as both. If I have to pick one just for usability, I will go with the Y. Even though it doesn't look quite as cool. Deserve a Shundo for my troubles? I don't know about that, Harry. Oh wait, I'm gonna miss this. What am I doing? I didn't even see that pop up. Callie went out of the way, sent me a freaking invite, and I almost whiffed on it. If you want to jump in, do your thing. I'll leave it open for a sec. Dude, this needs to shine. This would be so sick. Hooch, what's up, man? Want GoFest to be in Edinburgh next year? It's a 45-minute bus journey from where I live. Would be sweet. Me and you and Garlic could come to Scotland. Yeah, I'd actually love to go one day. I'd have to justify, yeah, for like a trip like that, I guess. I don't know if I'd really enjoy too many other things in Scotland. Maybe it'd be nice in the summer. Was gone for a bit, any birds yet? No, not yet, man. 5 people in here, nice. I was trying to get a quicker grind in this morning before this afternoon in North America. I'm not sure if it is a worldwide thing or not, but it is Father's Day here. That's why I wanted to stream a little bit earlier so I can go see my dad and stuff, you know, hang with the family a little bit. Check the time left on Dialga, only about 5 minutes. Yeah, that's okay. Thank you for letting me know, Elise. I'm gonna let it run out soon just so I can do some family stuff. I like the big IV brackets. I'm Texan after all. I don't like the skinny ones, man. The skinny ones look terrible. I didn't know you can do both. I think you can. I think you will be able to do both if you raid for both for GoFest. Hey, Chili. I'm good, man. How about you? I'm about to be better with a shiny Porygon right here, right now. Make sure you drop a like for some shiny luck. 927's bad. That's not very good, but it's okay. If it shines, all is forgiven. Okay, some stuff, some things. Come on. Yo, we're never getting this thing. He does not want to do it for me. How many components do I have? Only one? Not good. Also, there's a bird spot here, and the bridge I'm about to walk up to also has a bird spot as well. Well, let's go check those. I got a really good feeling about those trades today, though. I feel like one of those trades is going to be a Shundo. Like the ones from yesterday, too, man. Like, if you missed yesterday's stream, me and... Where are they? Be way down here now. Me and Nate did 2 guaranteed luckies. 2018 Pokemon, 2019 Pokemon. This one was a 98, so freaking close. The Eevee was like whatever, but for a non-lucky trade to start with, still kind of nice. Hey, Rooster, what's up? Also, Dusty in the house. What's up, Dusty? Mr. Dusty Finkelman. I don't know if that's his last name or not. Would be cool. Yeah, Christian was in that last Pori. Happy Father's Day to all the father figures, indeed. I know, Reese is a busy day, man. Reese is like the dad to at least 69 kids, I think. There's a couple of Rakitos. Might as well go smash them both. There's actually a bird spot up this way, too. Totodile, my boy. Yo, why will he not shine anymore? That's actually criminal. I haven't got a shiny Totodile since the Calm Day. Whenever that was in the winter. And apparently he does not like to catch either. Somebody also from Germany. There might be some Germans in the chat. Might have a couple. Why is everything so hard to catch right now? Durth says, I'll be a father figure at some point. What are you trying to say here? You got some plans? Normal Cat, thanks for the 2. BT spending the day with Shiny Bronzor after? I don't know if my dad would like being called Shiny Bronzor, man. I do appreciate that too, though. But yeah, always good to see, you know, your parents for Mother's Day, Father's Day type deal. A day to celebrate your parents for all the stuff you put them through growing up. I know my parents had a rough time with me growing up. I would not be an easy kid to have. Show some love for Mr. Cat, though. Mr. Cathew. Okay, the Quill in the middle. Got a shiny 98 Necrozma. Still pretty good, though. I mean, I would 50 max that immediately. Oh my god. Uvia says, what's up, dude? Not much. We've just been grinding in the morning, getting a little bit of a quicker morning grind in today. Haven't seen Cat in forever. He was here the last couple of days doing some typical Cat stuff, you know what I mean? Apparently he has his own currency coming out soon too called Kitty Coin, which is going to rival Bitcoin. We need a Happy Unk Day for guys who aren't dads. Happy Unk Day. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like I just slipped into that Unk role. I never wanted to be here, Ryan. I just kind of woke up one day as an Unk. Not shining a 358 weather boosted. I wonder if that's good. I have no idea. I don't think I've caught any weather boosted ones of these. Whoa, 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 whoa! Oh, dude, bird! Yo, almost missed a bird. Oh my god, I wonder how long that was here. Dude, this is probably here just chilling for like a while. Cat with a 5. Headed out to a car show in an hour with my pops. Happy Father's Day. Hey, I hope you have a great day, man. Thanks for the 5, and yeah, happy Father's Day to your dad. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Dude, I just said there was a bird spot up this way, too. I can't believe we almost missed this guy. You know what we do? The great throws catch the birds. Make sure you drop a like for some catch luck. Oh, man, imagine. Set it like that. So we want him to attack when he's down. Yo, he's liking the screen time. You just hopped in, you came at a good time. I'm going to set it again. If you didn't know, the circle resets every time they fly up and down. Okay, here we go. The great throw, come on. 1, 2. Dude, stay. Yeah, that makes sense. Moltres does not care about Father's Day. He does not care in the slightest. Cat with a 2 says, adios, everyone. Have a good day, man. Thanks for all the donos, as always. Oh, that bird was looking good. 2 checks. Number 1 is the cranny. Number 2 is shield on. Yo, I'm just kind of happy we got to see it, man. You know what I mean? I'm happy that we got to at least see it, because, like, I don't know how long that was sitting there. For all we know, that bird was maybe there almost 30 seconds before I clicked on it. I keep telling you, too, the next Zapdos I see is going to shine, but all I see is Moltres and Articuno. Like, pretty much religiously, that's all I see is those. What's your favorite Pokemon? Mine's Gyarados. Mine is definitely the Scary Gary. Oh, man, that was such a heartbreaker. Check for the spawn here first. Is it a Woobat? It is Woobat. All right, let's smash Gruntarella. Happy Father's Day to you too, man. Get it next time? I mean, I'm just happy we saw one, because the daily incense is winding down, if I'm being honest. We were going to end it soon anyways, because I got to go do some other stuff today. The Dad's Day stuff. Have you played Pokemon? Pokemon Quest? It's a Peak spin-off. Never heard of that. Is it like an actual like licensed game, or is it just like a fan-made game? But yeah, Cal, I'm going to let it die, I think. I was supposed to only grind till like 12:15-ish. I went a little later than I should have, but it's okay. All right, let's see. Give me a shiny Snubble. I know a lot of people don't like Snubble, but I think the shiny Shadow is fantastic. All right, some stuff, some things, some components, great. And a shiny? No shiny on the Snubs on the 413. Dude, you know what? I guess I'll just tell you guys what we're trading for later. So, there's the shiny Jacket Snorlax I've told you, right? This is my trade with Banzuki, which is awesome. Mirror Trade's going to be sick. The other trade today is going to be this Mewtwo here. I'm giving this to Garlic for a shiny Gigantamax Zard. So 2 massive chances at a Shundo. Again, I'm going to post those in the shorts later today, probably in the evenings. I don't know when I'm going to actually do those trades yet, but it's going to be freaking awesome. So make sure you check those out, and hopefully we finally can end the Shundo journey. But guys, on that note, I'm going to head out for the day, go see my dad for Father's Day. Thanks so much for being part of the early stream, guys. I had a lot of fun today. I will be live as normal tomorrow for regular streams, so make sure you are subbed to the channel. And guys, definitely check out those shorts later. They're going to be so awesome. I'm so pumped about that. Have a fantastic day, guys. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there, and I'll see you on the next one.